That'll be nice. You know what else is nice? Oh, doing a marker. Okay, it is time for... Welcome back. It is time for Final Fantasy XIV's fashion. Our theme this week is fascinating hats. Very much looking forward to seeing everybody's incredible hats. And we have, to start off, Nereus, aka Pomme de Terre, showing off a very powerful hat. Hello, Adrian. Good to see you. Adrian, would you like a 2-card tarot reading about your gaming future, and only gaming future, just so you know? Or with any resemblance to your actual real life is none of my business. Or would you like a Whisper of the Ocean card? You'll take that after the Final Fantasy fashion? Gotcha. Can I see that lightsaber again? This hat is so great. It gives you an extra foot of height. No medical advice. God, no. Yo, this is a cool look. This feels very like Xenos would live for this outfit. I think you're like a mini Xenos right now. You've got kind of the samurai aesthetic. You've got the very tall pointy hat. Did he have a little horn like that? It easily doubles Lalafell height. It's a tiny little ring wraith, yeah. I do like the Japanese flair to this outfit. I think it's really cool. The white of the eyes. Here comes Swafa's bat. Ready to perch. The white kind of burning through. It's very Batman. You know how like Batman and Spider-Man, they have like the bright white pupils. You can't really see their iris, their pupils or anything. I think it has that kind of like masked Avenger kind of feel. A very fierce little ring wraith. Yeah, a little scary. Indeed. This is great. I love this look for you. And also every piece is very cohesive. You have the tabi shoes, you have the the stomach covering armor, everything, a nice cape and stuff, and the sword. The sword is, I think, with your hat, probably about as long as you. Without the hat, it would be twice your height, certainly. This is a great look. That's a fascinating hat. It's a real, oh, we get to see it from the side as well. Look at a side look on that. You do look like I would not want to stand behind you in line. Like, this is a person where, like, if you go, hey, and they're like, huh? They're just sort of like, they catch your skirt by accident. They, they're like tearing into like the like a tablecloth. I feel like you would unfortunately catch on a lot of things. This is the Odin helm. Oh, and sword. Ooh, very cool. This is this game's version of that. I didn't know that those were each similar pieces. If you didn't tell me, Nereus, I would have thought that these were all one suits, like all literally just like the same like brand practically. It's so strong. So you did a great job coordinating this look. It looks fabulous. There's something like bug-like, but also like deer-like, like antelope, deer, some sort of very powerful creature is the vibe coming from this hat. I love it. And you know what? You are protected against tall people like me putting my hand on you, and then you just going like, trying to swing up at me, and I'm like taller than you, so you can't hit me. Yeah, you're protected against that. The horns protect that. So I give this a very pointy out of 10. Excellent, fascinating hats. Yeah, when you're done using a Lalafell, you can hang it up and get it off the counter. It's like those wine racks, the little wine glass racks. You just slot it right in, and there you go. Right out of the way. Alrighty, next up, Twafo. Twafo, I'm so surprised you didn't have that kitty cat with the booty physics on hat. Look at this, another kind of stag-like. This is a wild hat. This is amazing. You have 2 fashions today because you made it gleam with the backstory and everything, and then Yoshi P gave you the second good hat. Yes. Okay, let's get into this one first. I love the boots, and there's kind of, since you have like the steel toes on this, it does have that feeling of like a deer's hooves, that kind of like very sharp, shiny woodland creature hoof, and then the brown goes really well with it. I love this brown coat as well. Gives you a really good shape, kind of an A-line shape. We can see that also in Nereus's outfit too, kind of extending the body line with the red cape. For Twafo's outfit, we see that with the kind of like A-line frame for this dress, and then also some really nice quilted details on the cuff and on the breast as well. Yeah, pirate ungulate swag. That's a great way of putting it, Manny. I think this is fantastic. I can't get enough. Look at, there's so much going on here. Oh my god, there's like 2 deers on your hat. Okay, I didn't notice the second deer on your hat. Hold on a minute. Why do they have 2? That's fascinating. You got 3 sets of ears on one hat. You've got the hat, you got the deer at the tip of the hat, which has antlers and a face and ears. Then you got another pair of ears coming out of the hat, and then you have the metallic deer with the antlers and the ears. And then you have your regular cat ears somewhere. Somewhere under there is your cat ear. So there's 4 sets of ears on this thing. You can hear extremely well. You can hear the slightest twig crunching in the distance. Tell me about the backstory that you cooked up for this one, because I love it. It's very like autumnal. It's a little bit like mystical to me. You look like a goddess of the hunt or something, you know. It's very cool. This is the Elkhorn hat from PvP. The PvP hats are very strong for this theme. Yours is also a PvP hunt. Your backstory is you were invited to a hunting trip and you will absolutely not be hunting. You do enjoy the aesthetic. I think that's great. Alrighty, would you like to show us your second hat, Twafo? I think you got to show us this in Discord. And tell me how you got the second hat as well. Oh my god, you dressed up a whole little outfit for it. Oh my god, this little, like, Dracula cape. This little bat cape. You gotta bring your bat out. The bat's gotta be here for this. You were a very eccentric vampire. You got it from a screenshot contest that they did. That's really cool. Love this pants. The pants feel very, like, classic business. Oh, you got this little dude with you? Hell yeah. Let me get into this good little dude. You got the right cape. He's wearing your cape. He's off on an adventure because he's just a silly little cat with a fly around. So the gray fits the kitty cat very well. Look at him go. I just can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, we gotta zoom in on the booty. You can make the cat butt twerk. The kitty cat booty does move, which I think is very funny. This is oh my god, there's something almost absurd about it. What a great look, I tell you. You are matching. It's like bring your 2 children to work day, and you have your little you have like a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. The 3-year-old's on the head, the 5-year-old's on the shoulder. kind of doing its own business. And I guess it's bring your child to work day at Dracula's castle. I just love it. I think it's great. Everything about it is good. I don't know what else to say. Oh, are the ads running right now? Hold on, let me have a look. Oh, the ad is starting soon, it says. Thank you, Tyrannus, for letting me know. It's really, really good. The materials are fantastic. I gotta give it up for the pants. That's why I think it's like bring your little baby to work day thing, because the pants are giving me like it's Tuesday and you're in the office and you're ready to file some like important paperwork, you know? That's what it gives me. That like that the piping down the front is like, you got these from J. Crew for sure. But you had that shirt back in 1717, you know, when you were like on a boat in a coffin being shipped over to London or whatever, you know. And a great vest bodice kind of deal. And the cape is really cool too. The cape is very cool. Back when being a vampire was still kind of new and you were doing the look, yeah, you were like, you were super into it, and now you're like, oh, I have this piece, and it is imbued with immortality because I wore it so much back in the day, so I might as well keep it, you know. But the other ones, you're like, but I gotta refresh my wardrobe. I don't want to get rid of my whole wardrobe, but like, I gotta hit up them all so I can look, you know, biz cash, at least. Business casual. I love it. I love both these looks. For two different reasons. I'm very inspired by the hunt look that you had, and I can't get enough of the fat booty cat look. It's very good. So, fabulous work. Fascinated. I have to say, I don't know if, like, on a technically, like, literally fascinating level, I don't know if anything's gonna beat a fat-butted cat. Like, a cat with a fat butt is just too funny. Everything else, I mean, just in a literal definition term of it, that's hilarious. Business casual, love that. Okay, so good, Twafo. All right, now, up next is Snake, whose son is also here doing loop-de-loops. Thank you for bringing your son in. This is a great look. You told me you wanted to update your red mage look, right? Is this your new red mage look? You can't beat the deep V shirtless. Like the deep V, nothing else under it. That's a great start already. It's not quite as over the top as everyone else. You're kind of using it as an excuse to make a new red mage glam. I love that. I mean, the hat is very fascinating. I think we should start there. So, very interesting that the game itself mixes metals, so you have an excuse. If you want to do a silver chain with like a gold thing, usually mixing metals is like a little frowned upon because sometimes some metals look great with certain like undertones and stuff of people's skin, but this gives you liberty to just go hog wild with all kinds of metal accessories. And since you are like a swashbuckling pirate kind of vibe, you can do whatever you'd like. Blue plaid is my vibe. Thank you, Lurky. I appreciate that. I would appreciate you as a duck not setting my blue plaid on fire, since you are our Godzilla duck in Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Look at this. So I think you've taken that metal through line, the rest of your outfit with the gold embroidery around things, the belts, the bracelets. I think you might have a silver choker, and then you have the a gold necklace. So it really gives the vibe of like you're a pirate. This is literally the stuff that you just got last week off someone else's boat. You know, you commandeered a boat and you were like, okay, so that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. Who cares that it was a ghost ship and like everybody on there was ghosts and stuff? You don't care. You have a dragon here. The dragon will eat the ghosts. It's fine. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Dragons eat ghosts and ghosts eat clowns and then whatever. So this is a great look. All that to say, it's a great red mage look. And of course, you have to, I feel like you have to have a little red in your look to be a red mage. Like, it would be kind of weird to not. Like, don't you have to do a little tip of the cap and put some red in it? Where do aliens figure in? Aliens beat everything else. Except for dragons. But they're the same level as dragons. This is a fantastic look. I love a feather, which has its own physics, so you got that kinetic element. I think that's great. But fabulous look. Please do not steal all of our jewelry. You might actually be the pirate that was transporting Twalfo's body most recently. But, like, instead of transporting it across the ocean from, like, Transylvania to London, instead you were, like, taking Twalfo to J. Crew to get those gold pants, probably. Great look, regardless. Love it. And a very fascinating hat. Now, up next, I think this might be Martin. Oh, no, this is... Whoa! Excellent placement of your little sunshine, by the way. This is Alex. What a fascinating hat. You have one proper outfit and an old outfit I've seen before, which I still think fits the theme. And then a cool hat that you found. Hell yeah, I'm into it. I don't know why. I was getting kind of Martin vibes from this because Martin likes mixing those Valkyrie elements. Okay, you have a hat, but you will be late. You're going to cryptid in the world instead. No worries. I'm looking forward to your hat, Agressa. This is very cool. Very strong Valkyrie vibes. You look like an Elden Ring boss. Like, you are going to kick my ass, and it's going to take me 2 days to beat you. Like, very Millennia vibes. What a fascinating hat. It really is the focal piece of things, because you're looking for, like... You're looking... This outfit, I'm kind of looking for the softness to it, because there's a lot of sharp lines, and you kind of get that from some of the, like, the feather details. There's this, like, peak that goes over the top. What an interesting peak. What is that about? Is that your tentacle? Is that a horn? I'm fascinated. I love this little flippy hairdo, but it's actually like gold thing. That's fun. Deadliest headbutts around. Yeah, you're like, I don't care that you're a summoner. My horn is better than yours, you know? This hat was part of a Valkyrie sort of set, so it tracks. You change things up to give it a bit of a different flavor. Oh, there's the softness. Oh, that's cool. Kind of angelic, gauzy wings in the back with this light cape. Oh my god, to the details. It almost had a diamond look, this little triangle in the center. The way it's faceted, I thought it was like diamond. That's really gorgeous. There it is, mixing some of like the ethereal with the strength. Very cool. Kind of don't like the protruding tentacle. You don't know about it. I love it. It adds this weird celestial alien vibe to it, which I love. I think it's so sick. It's perfect. Why is it red on the tip? It's celestial alien. It's how they send their signals. You know, it's very sensitive. They didn't have to do that, but they did it. And I love it. No. It's very that, Tyrannus. I get that. But like, but I'm all about it. I'm like, yeah, it should be weird. Aliens are weird. Like, angels are weird. Angels are weird. They're like beings from heaven that say, be not afraid. You gotta be a little... This is why they say, be not afraid. They got a big, weird tentacle on their heads. They're like, okay, don't be afraid. Or listen, don't be afraid, okay? God's coming and he's gonna give you a kid. Don't be afraid. This has nothing to do with the tentacle. You know? Alrighty. I would love to see your other outfits, Alex. What's up next? And Snake, I do see your, like, this look. You are like a skeleton pirate. There's something kind of like Day of the Dead about it. Oh, this is fun. I love that. This is a cool hat. That's very cool. I love a good feather. Yeah. Very, very cool. Is it kind of Bayonetta? Does Bayonetta wear a green dress like this? I love this dress. I always think this is a fun place to cut out. You know, it makes the bra situation so annoying because it's like you could be wearing straps, but you can't because this part's exposed. But like, yeah. This is from the dungeon we did. Let me see this hat. Oh, get in the way, your light. I love it. A lot of fun, like, metallic accents and some big, gorgeous feathers. Very cool. And then you've carried... I think what I like most about this outfit is there's a lot of, like, asymmetrical swoops. So you have the swoop on the hat. You have the kind of, like, cutout here on the chest, which bends. You have these, like, elements here on the bicep which curve upwards, which will, like, if you were to raise your arms, it would just flatten right against the shoulder, which would be cute. Then you have the asymmetrical, like they're symmetrical on each side, but the cut of the sleeve is like an asymmetrical bell. And then you have this cool skirt, which is like a high-low skirt, so it's lower in the front and then longer in the back. Really cool. Cool shapes. A lot of movement in these shapes. I really appreciate, you know. A lot of movement in this one. So, great outfit, Alex. Love this. I think that's spectacular. Alrighty, I think you said you had one more, I think? And, oh, this is the Amon set. Okay, is that why you seem like a haunted pirate? Okay. Okay. Elden Ring. This is a great... this is a good hat. This is something you'd find in Dark Souls. This is like this is the father mask. That dress is probably the best looking dress for the aiming classes. Interesting. Man, I wish I knew what this is. There's a lot going on between the tattoos and your like you're like detective outfit and the boots with separate cuffs. Is the hat based off of a pirate? Wait, this is a hat based off of a pirate? This is it? The rest of the outfit is actually when you beat Endwalker with as a black mage, but you throw on this hat. This outfit's totally radical. I mean, you look like a Final Fantasy 17 protagonist. The tattoos, I like the sleeve length, but it's also like there's something bureaucratic about the outfit, which is interesting. This is Mistbeard? Imitation Mistbeard. Mistbeard. A Mistbeard. Okay. Mistbeard. Mistbeard. I love a hat that's also wearing a hat, too. Like... that really is putting a hat on a hat. He does not have ears for a beard. Well, I mean, are we sure? He's got mist for a beard. So there's that. But he's wearing a hat, and the hat has a lion on it, and I wish there was a hat on the lion. A little top hat, a little derby hat would be cute. This is wild. This is a wild look, Alex. It is a fascinating hat. Damn, he's got a hat and laurel leaves on. That is a hat on a hat. Darcius stacks the hats on hats on hats. Absolutely. Darcius, would you like a 2-card video game future reading, or would you like a Whisper of the Ocean card? Because I realized I gotta give Adrian his 2-card video gaming future tarot reading. I'd say this is a spectacular display. Oh, look at you all lined up in terms of height. That's too cute. I think this was a fantastic display of looks today. You all look fabulous. Oh, I think I'm like also blocking Nereus with my camera. Hold on, let me see. Alright, you would also like a 2-card reading. Wonderful. A little sombrero and a lion would have been very cute. The ocean spoke to you recently. Okay. Well, let me do Adrian's 2-card video gaming future. Let's see how this shakes out for you, Adrian. And then I will do yours as well, Darcius. And I'm sorry about my nose today. I think my nose is going to be so red. It's a little... I don't know what's going on, but it's like itchy. Maybe there's like one of my bangs is on it or something. And now I need to itch my nose every 2 seconds. I think it's going to be super red today. It also puts a head on a head on a head. True. That's a lot of heads and hats. But this was a great turnout. I think hats being the focal point is fun because, like, in this game we turn off our hats so often because it's like, oh, this kind of covers my character's face or my hair or something. I know the itchy nose is back. Well, if you get too much advice from the ocean, it will claim you and you will start, like, walking into the sea, and I can't have you do that. A PDF comic. Really? Oh, God. My nose is so itchy. Ugh. I might have to re-moisturize it or something. Alrighty. Adrian, for your gaming future, we're starting off with... With Two of Swords, you might be having a tough time committing to plans when it comes to games. You might also be deciding, like, do I want to play this game or do I want to invest my time in this game? You might be looking at, like, some fun shorter games or some, like, fun community games, things that you play with other people, and then you're looking at a big single-player experience, like, kind of something you could probably sink 200 hours into. And you're sort of like, what do I do? I know I have these plans, but I want to play this game. That kind of thing. It might be time to reevaluate, I guess, your, like, gaming plans. So to kind of get through that, well, well, another sword. Interesting. Well, in the upright position, the Ace of Swords is usually, like, sticking to strategy, communicating clearly, getting new inspiration, declaring a plan. The problem with the Ace of Swords is not a good idea. Maybe having, like, a blind spot. As you can see, the person on the Two of Swords, they are blindfolded. I think maybe you're, like, missing something? Are you forgetting something when it comes to your games? Maybe there's an element in one of the games that you're missing out on? Something like that. Usually an ace is, like, kind of an instant yes, so if you had a question about, like, what should I play, then I'd say that. Is there any way to improve this situation? Well, we'll just put that one under there. Well, Adrian, it looks like you might be having a tough time settling on playing a single game. I do not see that changing for the near future, but let's just hope in the distant future it'll be better. You know, it'll get better eventually. I'm sorry about that, Adrian. Sometimes it doesn't end up being lovely. You got a game for Adrian to settle on playing. Does it rhyme with hyperfunk? Adrian with a tough time settling on a single game? Well, also, Adrian, you asked me if some bulldogs, or I think you said the Crimson Tide or something. I don't know what sport that is, but I do recognize it is a sport. You wanted to know which one would win. I had said bulldogs. Let me just see if it's aspected well for that to win with my bullcrap reading. And yeah, I'd say absolutely. My spontaneous decision was right. The bulldogs will do great. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk would be great, huh? That game has some really cool style to it. Alright, now, Darcius, for your gaming future, and any resemblance to your actual life is purely coincidental. Please don't sue me. Whoa! These cards came spilling out. You will not be getting all of those. Alrighty. Darcius, for you and your gaming future. The Six of Cups. Okay. Darcius, it looks like it's a time for you to return to the simple pleasures in life. A game that you can just boot up and have fun right away. Also, maybe a good time to revisit like an old fave, like a nostalgic classic, something that you used to play maybe in college or as a kid that gave you a lot of joy. It looks like you're gonna be having fun also with others. Like if you ever played games with your family, maybe like this might be the time of year to be like, hey, you want to play some games together for old time's sake? However, the energy afterwards, it might be time, if you are playing games with somebody else, do a little bit of that. Don't overextend yourself. Go within. So you know what? Maybe this is a time to kind of retreat within, play something on your own that is nostalgic and fun and reminds you of better times with other folks. But the Eight of Cups is like moving on, walking away, going forward, going within, seeking solitude, that kind of thing. Kind of like hermit energy. So while you may not have a bunch of community games in the future or like two-player stuff that you're going to be doing, I think you are going to be basking in the warmer times. Carry that energy forward with you into 2024. And maybe sit out the other stuff. Anyway, thank you for the 61 months, and thank you, Adrian, for the 78 months. Hey, there's a game she plays. Do you have a hat you'd like to show us the game she plays? Thank you for the little display. You need to know what to play this weekend. Okay, is there a Cyberpunk card? I will let you know, Twafo. That's great, Tyrannus. Dakota song you enjoy, honor the past but never look back. Love that. That's very cool. And hey, if you play some Spyro, that sounds like a ton of fun. Alrighty, let's have a look about what game you're gonna play this weekend. A very specific question, Twafo. Let's see if I can get any energy from that, from my cards. So, this weekend, Twafo is going to play what? No way! I gotta shuffle this deck. It was the Two of Swords again. No way. Hold on. Hold on. This is my very inefficient, however, guaranteed success way of shuffling. Just make a big mess. And then I kind of bring it back together. Okay. Otherwise, if you start seeing the same cards coming up, it's like, damn, there's like a billion of these suckers in here. That's an error on me. Too many swords, Alex. Too many swords. Okay. Fine. There's the Two of Swords again, which feels like, get out of my life, Two of Swords. Anyway, the Eight of Pentacles usually is about learning a skill, taking an apprenticeship, making good on something. But are you playing anything lately just kind of because you always have? Like, are you doing anything, like, you falling into the rhythm of just playing something as of late? Because it kind of feels like maybe you're like, oh, I'll just boot up whatever and I'll do whatever. Maybe another run of Vampire Survivors or something like that, where you're like, this used to bring you a lot of joy, but there's not a lot left to discover. Felix is stacking the tarot deck indeed. Let's see if there's like something to gain from that. Yeah, I see that kind of fizzling out. Like, you playing this thing kind of bringing you not as much joy as you used to, and maybe like the facade of it kind of wears off. So I would say my suggestion to you would be to try something new this weekend. Try to abandon that urge to go back to the same old, same old. So maybe not boot up another run of Cyberpunk 2077. Maybe try something else this weekend. Give yourself a little breather, you know? But here, I will ask specifically, how is it aspected for you to play Cyberpunk this weekend? I mean, it says wise advice. It's the King of Swords. That goddamn sword's coming back, but, you know, anyway. If there's anything else you've been playing that you're just kind of playing just because it's there and you've got it and stuff like that, you might want to see if there's anything on the Steam sale that you might be better suited for. Or if you have any, like, subscription services, if you're still hanging on to those, if there's anything in that that's, like, fun and new for you. How many inventory slots do you have right now? You have a few things, for me, from a certain cool anti-fascist Hrothgar group. 4 consumables. And a book that you made. Oh, cool. Well, let me take a look at this book and that stuff after I take a look at Magresta's fascinating hat. Very cool, Magresta. I love these spiky lines. Very interesting. I like that you've taken some of the points from these, like, the scroll work and the embroidery in this and carried that up through the hat, which has it's kind of like peeking through. This is such a cool outfit. Love this. I love the layering as well. You get a feeling that this person can get through pretty much all kind of weather, whether it be like sand or sun or rain or cold. I feel like this outfit would be good for like a lot of different atmospheres. I like the jewelry elements, and also I always love an eye covering. I think that's really cool. It kind of gives you that sense of mystery without without completely depriving you of seeing your face. So this is a fantastic outfit. And as I was saying about Alex earlier, I like these kind of slanted cuts in the fabric too. For the sleeves are very nice, and this kind of really interesting edging on the jacket. So cool. Wow. What a very distinct outfit, I swear. Wow. The hat is very wild. Let's get like one last little look at it. The layering on it, it's kind of like, I don't know, like you look like a Hierophant or something, you know? You look like there's like levels of prestige or something to you to have a hat like this. I don't know, you seem like a priestess of some sorts, revealing the truths that you know, feeble minds cannot see, that kind of thing. It's really, really radical. Let me check out this cape too. I think there's like a fun split in it. Yeah, a lot of great movement in this cape. What a cool lining as well, like a little fur-lined coat. Pretty wild, yeah. I give this one, like, you look like you're part of a secret order of assassins or something. So I would say it's like assassin out of 10. Kind of gives you Twilight Princess. Yeah, I can see some sort of Zant energy in the spire-like shape of it. It has a periscope, yeah. That's what they're doing these days in fashion, indeed, yeah. It's actually like a built-in Alexa device. It's got a ring thing going. This is a Ronkin outfit. Oh, is this from Ronka? Oh, sick. Wow, did you go? Oh, you made yourself a little nugget. That's great. There it is. Does it have like a little spike head? Very interesting. Love this. I think this is a spectacular look. Whoa! What is this book? This has got to be a Nier crossover. Is this a Nier crossover? Is this a crossover with Nier Automata? What is this book from? This has got to be a raid book, right? This book is very cool. It's got feathers, it's got white, it's got purple. What is it from? It's a sick looking book though. It's top the original Phantom. Oh, I've become one with the blob. The Omega Protocol Ultimate. It looks so sick. It's so detailed. It is wild. The reason why I thought it was like a Nier thing is like there's like technology in it. It's the hardest boss in the game. Nicely done. You look very cool, and no wonder you look like you're revealing secrets. You've got all the secrets of like how to kick this game's ass squarely in half. So well done, Magresta. I think this is a fabulous look. I like the white, I like the navy, I like the gold elements, and I love the shape. Everything coming up together into the point is very cool. And then also like the kind of sharp protrusions coming from it and like folding into it. Very cool. There's also like a gold embroidered white skirt kind of covering the stomach. Very cool. Alrighty. That's some good fashion right there. Did we get the... I know the game she plays was just in here. I do not think they were wearing a hat, though. Do you know this door open? Yeah, this one? This one? Does this one open? Yeah, how about that? Oh, there you are, sitting at this fun table. Oh, we could have done our fashion in here. The overhead lighting is bad. Never mind. I mean, it would have really brought out the hats, but the overhead lighting... It's never very flattering. But you do look fantastic. It looks like you belong in this room, and that, like, I would wander in here, and I'd have to be initiated into your, like, dark quest. Like, this is my isekai backstory, is I'm just looking for a bathroom, and I walk into your meeting, and you're like, well, I either have to kill you, or you're the chosen one. I'm not sure. Oh, your favorite surprise door is one on the top floor with an elf eating an apple. I want you to show me this place. Also, let me. This is who wanders into the... Are you enjoying this fish? You should let your cat have this fish. This is a big-ass fish. I mean, the thing about these fish is it's pretty reasonably sized for fish. Like, fish do get that big. Whose groceries? Someone just has like a baguette and an apple? I would love to see this surprise door. You loaded? Oh, it's an alliance rate if you go upstairs next to the manager's suites. Okay. All the way to the top. I became the chosen one because I was looking for a toilet. Exactly. Oh, I did mention an apple, didn't I? Okay. That's fine. Had an orange today, too, if we're going to cover the fruit. I had a lovely orange. Alex, I'm living for this bleached white look you got going. It's very cool. Is this the man? Oh my god. Now, see how reasonably sized that apple is? Look at how reasonable that apple is. It's like apple sized. That loaf is like pretty. That apple is getting up there. That one's pretty big. This is a party. You said there's a sleepy lizard boy in here? What is going on in here? What is this? Yes, the ads are indeed rolling, Tyrannus. You were right about that. Sleeping in your chainmail? Okay. Sleeping in your sandals? Sleeping in your sandals? I think he was probably drinking a lot of this wine and then they played strip poker and this guy's sobering up because like the alcohol doesn't affect him that much. This guy's high as a kite because he thinks this is a horse. He's like brushing this. He's like, what a good horsey. I love you, horsey. Wow, a talking horse. And then this guy is like sleeping fully in chainmail and flip-flops. And his horn is going into this bed for sure, right? His other horn? Breaking his daggum neck just to sleep on this thing? Sleep on your back. Wild. Who is this imposter? It's not you, Manny. This is some other guy. This is the guy who sleeps in jeans. Oh, wow. Do folks do that? Is that comfortable? To sleep in your jeans? I always have to take my jeans off at night. And then I put on other pants. But not like... I'm not putting on khakis and jeans to go to sleep. It's usually like sweatpants or something. He fell asleep drunk and he'll wake up so sore. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be very bad. Oh, Lord have mercy. You gotta go to the ankle store and get some new ankle, Snake. Are you okay? You should ride your dragon down. Yeah, Derek's got that face horn thing, but you know what? He's the life of the party, so you just can't have a party without him. I can't believe that guy was biting your style. You should go wake him up and tell him what for. Oh, pajama jeans! Oh my god, I remember those. Oh, hello, Snake. Do I have space for this? I hope so. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, an umbrella. Okay, let's take a look at these. Thank you so much, Snake. This is so kind of you. Open up my... Oh, we can just do that. I got my espresso with, cream in it. Gabriel Alpha. I'm not really an alpha. I wouldn't say I'm much of an alpha. Maybe I'm more of a Construct 14. Dark Entreaty? At some point, I need to beat my Shadowbringers roll quest. Oh, should I do that right now, Alex? I gotta go beat up that elf who became a Cardinal Virtue. Good time to do the roll quest. Okay, I'll do that. You can just use this? Oh, okay. Well, let me see what my new emoji was first, and then I'll do my role in life. Genre Eastern Brown? That's probably not the one I just got. I can frighten folks. Oh, hell yeah, high five? High five? Which one did you just give me? Okay, what's the Dark Entreaty? What was the Dark Entreaty, Snake? I will high five you, though. Oh my god, Malevolence? Really? Hold on. Oh, I'm using the wrong keyboard, sorry. Oh no, I hope... Oh, it's probably not spelled right. Damn it! Slash male volance. It ain't male volance. I don't want to spell male volance. Oh, there it is. Male volance. Sorry. Let me just hit you all with this. I need to put this emoji somewhere. Oh, I'm doing it to the manager of suites. Sorry. That's why I kept... I'm really spooking that guy. Okay, now we're together doing this. Oh my god, I look like I'm trying to be the fun mom for my teens. My teens, my adult son, and my young daughter. Ooh, is this what your kids do? Ooh. Oh, I'm a scary vampire. Ooh. Anyway, make sure you grab a goodie bag before you go. And it's like, Mom, we're just gonna go watch movies. This is great. We're all very malevolent. Mom, do the TikTok dance. Oh no, I'm the mom that's like, do you guys want to do the TikTok dance? Okay. And it's just like, Mom, stop that, please. Please, Mom. Hello, Naja. I have to say I owe you... I probably already said this to you. I owe you my life for telling us about the Nessie emote because it gives me so much life. I love it so much. It's great to see you. I'm glad you're loving Book of Hours. You went to a party once, and the garden had a growing line of malevolence. Ella's in NPC alts. Love that. Yeah, it's a TikTok dance that just now made it to, like, Ellen's show. Like, Ellen DeGeneres or something. You saw in Good Morning America, they're doing TikTok dances. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's like, Kelly Ripa's doing this. Is this cool? That fun? I'm a fun mom. And then she's going to have some wine, and it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. And then she's going to record the dance and put it up there. Because she's a fun mom. You know. Well, I'm just loving this. Thank you, Snake. This is great. The posture's a lot. Is my neck okay? This is how I look like right now, actually, literally, with my typing. The facial expression's really good, too. There's something really, like... There's something perverse about it. I'm enjoying... See, you've kind of got a little, like... you look a little angry. Snake, let me see that face. You got your lips closed. I wonder what kind of... I want to see, Emmett doing this. I can see him doing that, I think. I think Emmett would do this. Oh, there you go. I didn't know you could look up at me. That's great. When you're evil, you get the gamer neck. Indeed. I love this. Thank you for being malevolent with me, y'all. And what else do we have? Oh, you gave me some, like, cars or something, right? Mounts, I think? You gave me some mounts. Oh my god, I forgot I had this. While attempting to nibble at a tree on a nearby aisle, this Dhalma lost its footing and fell. As it plunged towards certain death, a fervent desire to live awakened its latent ability to harness the wind, and thus did its sort of safety. This may or may not have happened, but let's say it did. Hey, what's up with that? You've never seen a Dhalma before? Summon forth a Dhalma, a towering herbivore native to the Sea of Clouds. Okay. Summon forth your contract 14. Will dispose of friend and foe alike if committed, so be careful what you wish for. Summon Gabriel Alpha. Magic shield is not included in armaments for decorative purpose only. Prior to building a full-size prototype, this is an armored core. I gotta go somewhere I can get my freaking armored core on. And this guy is like an end boss. This is like this stuff at the end of Final Fantasy VII. Like all the monsters they populate that area with. This is one of the monsters from Final Fantasy VII at the very end. And it's named like Gemini or something. You know? Anyway, thank you all very much. It's an Iron Giant. Interesting. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you. Look at this little cutie. Oh, what a cutie. Alright. I'm gonna do that, role quest, I guess? Also, At 6, I'm already out of water, pretty much. But at 6, I should go get some water. And then I should also put some lotion on my nose, because apparently I'm going through a tough time right now. Is that Hollow Pursuits? Is that the one? Ah, yeah, that's the one. Okay. Turn that sucker back on. Let's do it. And then maybe I'll do that pig quest. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the Red Sarai. Where in the wide world is that? I guess I'll walk there from work too. Drink some water. I'm running out! Oh, the new book! You're right, I gotta check out the new book. Let me check that out. Thank you, Snake, for all of these gifts. And I'm sorry, I completely forgot. We'll see. Oh, it does! It's the Gacha Grimoire. The Lady Gacha Grimoire. Oh my god, you're kidding. Wait. Hold on, listen to this. Why does it ring? There's something so 2002 about this. I feel like it should be a part of like a glitter it's like a glitter forum banner made from like glittergift.com. Like that just little gave me that. Phase crown one? Phase. Oh, this is not it? Then hold on. Phase crown. Probably down here somewhere. Oh, is this it? Oh yeah, okay. Well, hold on, let me see if it goes. Oh, does it go ring? Oh, it's this is the improved version of that. What? It's filled with like actual fairy glitter. And look at the actual butterflies around it. This one's wild, Snake. Very cool. This is a book I wish I could give to Yuri on J. Just to piss him off. Do you think? I love this like tribal-esque tattoo. Again, very 2000s to me. This looks like one of my like Whispers of the Ocean cards. Like there's bubbles. What is going on? This is a lot. There's bubbles. There's butterflies. There's a big like Hot Topic faux tribal wing tattoo. Then you've just got like the butterfly book in and of itself, which has a glitter lava lamp, and also there's rainbows. This is so wild. What did it take to make this? I feel like this would be hundreds of dollars in real life. But it's also like one of those journals that like a 13-year-old girl, and there's also like sparkles running around it. This is so much. Feels like one of those journals. It's like my secret password journal, and it's just like you have to like speak into the things that open it, and it's like, and the password is Jacob is a stinky boy, and it's like your brother's name is Jacob, and then yeah, it's a Titania crafted book from the Extreme Trials. It's so wild, Snake. This book is so much. This must have taken like 5,000 reasons. You must have killed so many fairies to make this book. You juiced a lot of fairies to make this thing. This is made of like 100% pure dehydrated ground fairy. Wild. You freeze dried all of like the Fae world for this? It's gorgeous. 100% worth it. I feel like one of the little dudes from Mordsook is gonna snatch, he's like gonna like hop up, eat one of the fairies off of my book, and then like be like, thank you for that. I was hungry. You got everything you need with leftover totems. Oh, you were farming the mount. Gotcha. Oh, I gotta get on my mount now. I'm gonna hop on the, the armored core. Get me on this armored core. This is hilarious. Oh my god, Armored Core 6! Armored Core 6! Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tell you something. My dad is a comedian. But he doesn't know when to not make jokes. Or to realize when somebody maybe doesn't get the joke. So, they had asked him, every doctor's appointment they go to, they'll ask, like, a question like, is everything okay at home? Are you facing any, like, violence at home or something like that? Which I think is a very reasonable question to ask. And also very good to ask somebody, like, hey, because they may need help and not know how to ask for it. He's like, well, My son is always beating me at Armored Core, and I'm like, I don't know if that's... Well, first off, they're gonna flag that in your file, Dad. And second, I didn't want to interrupt and be like, is that a game you see PvP in? Whatever. But I was like, okay, Dad. And I had to say, like, that's a video game to the two nurses that were inputting the information. Thank God I was there. Because I was like, that's a video game, by the way. And my brother is not violently abusing my dad. So. Look at my Armored Core. So that's what that made me think of. Look at my sick Armored Core. Whoa, what's its head about? That's a Final Fantasy head right there. That's very Final Fantasy X head right there. But this is literally just Armored Core. Starts typing, stops, deletes. Yeah, lots of backspacing. Yeah. It was great. My dad loves cracking jokes when they say, like, how are you doing today at the doctor's office? My dad will be like, well, you tell me, you're the doctor. You know, he's a funny guy. But sometimes, you know, sometimes you gotta give them the straight truth and that stuff. Anywho. I'm keeping this book on Snake. It's very cool, and it makes me think that I killed a lot of fairies to get it. So, and also, this is so funny. Look at me on top of this thing. It looks like I'm about to stab its, like, robot brains out. This is, like, am I wrong? This looks like it's from, I don't know, like a piloting video game. Oh no, Nat. I hope that's not what they thought. I mean, they can fully ask him again next time he goes in. I just hope he doesn't tell the same joke. Oh, he did. Oh, he tried to tell a joke to my mom today, and she did not get it, and she was actually concerned. We put out treats for the delivery drivers and the postal workers this time of year because we get a lot of packages in. I think it's a nice thing to do. I haven't gotten around to putting out their, like, snack station yet. We're putting out some water, some savory snacks, some sweet snacks, things like that to keep them going because it's a very long, hard job to do. And we're so grateful that we don't have to do it ourselves, you know. Grateful these folks do it for us. And my dad came in. Oh, damn, I didn't put the flag up. Crap. I have to do that when I get my water. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I'll put the flag up outside. I wonder if Jeffrey, our mail delivery guy, got here already. Anyway, my dad came in from outside and he's like, I checked the mail and they gave us a letter and it says they won't deliver our mail until we give them the treats. And he was holding up a folded piece of paper and my mom was like, oh no, what do we do? And I was laughing because I was like, oh, of course, haven't put out the snacks yet. And then my mom's like, are they holding our mail hostage? Isn't that a crime? And I'm like, Mommy, I think that was a joke from Papa. And my dad was like cracking up and cheesing and all that stuff. And I was like, don't worry, Mama, it's okay. We're going to get that snack box out there. Anyhow, so my dad, always cracking jokes, always cracking wise. You would not eat snacks left out by people? We're not like hand baking food. This is all prepackaged stuff like breakfast bars, potato chip bags, little cracker snacks, and then like bottled water. Like nothing is opened. Hello, harmless iterator. Good to see you. And also, we usually put it in one of those like sealable containers that's see-through so they can see the snacks. But it's got a lid on it so that the water doesn't get in and like squirrels don't steal it. Because they do have squirrels. You think there's gonna be like glass and like people would do that? Well, our delivery drivers love it, so. When you're 10 hours into the December bail shift, you'll eat anything you find, yeah. So, I mean, they know us. Mr. Jeffrey, one of our mail guys, we have 2 mail guys, Jeffrey and Bryant. Jeffrey literally will like walk all the way up and place our mail, like the mail you should put in a mailbox. He puts it between our glass door and our wood door, and just to get a handful of the treats. So you have a big problem with saying jokes inappropriately too. So you get it and you appreciate it. Sometimes you gotta crack a joke. Joke is, oh yeah, dude. Yes, I get that. I will often joke, not like about someone else's bad thing that happened to them, but a bad thing that happens to me. I think that's funny because that's the first line of defense, and then later I'll be sad about it. Later I'll be like, oh man, But at first I'll be like, oh yeah, of course this had happened. You know, so. Yeah, I do realize that could be a concern for some folks, and I'm not ever making anybody take anything, but I trust that they know us. We've been here for a very long time, and, you know, they can take it or not take it. You're good at not saying the joke out loud now. You have never mastered not still laughing at it. So sometimes you laugh randomly at something laughing. Oh no, hopefully you don't laugh when somebody's just like, oh no, this evil vampire shot my cat. You're not like, oh, sorry about that. Like, at least you're not, maybe you'll take that to the corner. You'll go to the corner, laugh about it, then come back. And then be like, I'm so sorry that that evil vampire got your cat. Damn. Right when it was revealed to be your cat the whole time. Yeah. You should check that you don't do that. I bet you don't do that, Harmless. I think somebody would have mentioned that to you. Because when you see the look on somebody's face after you've done that in your face, then they're like, you'll register it's usually a big facial expression when you've done something wrong and offended somebody. Usually pretty big. Yeah, exactly. It's not like a random piece of candy on the ground. Yeah. Your brain makes everything into pictures for you to understand it, and sometimes the pictures are funny. I like that though. That's cool. You can't tell from the looks on folks' faces. You know what I would do? I would ask Max about it, and he'll give you the straight truth. He'll tell you like, hey, you know, you can just say like, hey, whenever you give me sad news or bad news or scary news, do I ever like laugh about it in front of your face? I'm sure the answer is no, Harmless. I'm sure the answer is no. I'm sure that's not your first impulse. I bet you would do that reflecting later to kind of process things, if at all, you know. So, yeah. Sometimes if you're not able to observe something about yourself, you can always ask somebody if you do it. And I think you're the kind of person who would take that feedback and not be like, oh, how dare you say that, you know. Otherwise, other folks would be like, oh, how dare you put me in check? Alright, Sarig. I definitely remember you and your whole deal and what you want in life and who your enemies are and who your friends are and what your last name is and your concerns. And I'm going to weigh those carefully as I accept your quest. So you came. It's good to see someone who isn't all talk. Oh yeah, I did. Straight away. Here I am. As fortune would have it, another sin eater, far less imposing specimen than Freneses, of course, has been sighted just to the west of here. Proved to be of the skill to back up your... Oh, killing sin eaters? I do that all day. You know I killed that big one? Oh, wait, I shouldn't tell you that. Never mind. I didn't do nothing. There's no big one that I killed, and it looks like, yeah. It does sure seem like my efforts were kind of for naught. Hey, it's me, Sarig. So glad to see you. You're a big part of my life. So glad you didn't call me Craig on sight. Even though my name kind of looks like you spelled Craig wrong. Yeah, Sarig Fantasy Esquire 14, I think. He's like, you know how there's like, somebody will be like, somebody to the seconds, or somebody to the third. This guy is like Sarig, the Final Fantasy 14th. Hey, are there any sin eaters around here? This armadillo keeps grabbing like a water thing from beneath the sand. And it's very interesting to me because like, where's it getting that water thing? Is it just manifesting them? You gotta do this one? Interesting. Hi, Sarah. How you doing, buddy? Hey, can you make sure that that armadillo doesn't pop a water balloon on me? It's like, I don't know what that thing's made of. Oh, it's just a horse. Oh, I gotta get my cat. Alright, let me show this dude how you cook a horse. Check this absolutely out, my dude. Yeah, forgotten cowardice. Yeah, you better believe it's forgotten. Okay. Easy. Sarah, you got something else you want to do, pal? Good show, friend. I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you in battle's left me no doubt. Seems like I found myself a formidable ally. So I'll extend the offer in earnest. Help me hunt down Freneses, and we'll split the bounty. Sure, yeah, whatever. That's the spirit. The spirit. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm really into this one. I wish we had the dwarf quest. There was those little dudes with the beards. Man, it would have been so cool to see those little dudes with the beards. Tally ho, or whatever they were saying. Lolly ho. Now, there's more you should know before you proceed. Come with me to Mordsuk, my base of operations, okay? And I'll fill you in on the details. Sure, yeah, alright. I know, if I was a healer, I'd hang out with the little lollyho dudes. Oh, what am I doing just like walking around when I could be riding around on my new robot? That's not a robot. Oh, that's just Midgard Summer. Okay, what's this thing? What is this thing? It feels slow, but it is cool. It is the Iron Giant. I do have a healer leveled via Summoner? Really? Oh, like Scholar? I could do that. I have to do level 30 quests? Interesting. Eventually, could you just do all those quests? Because they do kind of seem cool. Person's writing a Final Fantasy X summon. Okay. These share levels. Oh, that's sick. I would not know how to play it, but I could do it. Learn a new class starting at level 80. Interesting. Can you do that one easy on controllers? Summoner Scholar share levels. You do need to do the Scholar quest first, though. Interesting. Can you do Scholar on controller? I hope to God. Where's this dude's house? Oh, is this your base of operations? The Dwayne Reed? The corner store is your base of operations, buddy? Okay. I thought you had, like, an office or something. Oh, can't see the target. Okay. Welcome to Mordsuk, friend. As you can see, it's a bustling trade post frequented by merchants across the realm. At least it was before Phoenicia showed up and started preying on unwitting travelers. Hence the bounty. Easy. I prefer not to heal on controller, but somebody you raided with did all his healing on controller. Oh, okay, interesting, Darcius. On the bright side, you kind of have to do the job quest, which is like true a half decent way of doing the basics of the thing. Scholar has 1,000 buttons, but it's all healing stuff. Okay, that you wouldn't need for a quest. Whew, thank God. Does anybody actually play Scholar to, like, heal? I don't know if I've played with you all and you were a Scholar during it. I don't think I've seen you all be a Scholar. It's a bodega of operations. Yeah, that's what he meant to say. Actually, if this dude was running a bodega, I think that'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of cool. Got a little, like, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from that. You've played Scholar before? Okay. In a dungeon at some point. Interesting. It's one healer you don't play, Darcius. And you don't heal Twafo. It is scary. It seems scary. You're not graded it over about level 60, you would get everybody killed. You healers, you do like White Mage and Astrologian. You want to learn Scholar more, so you should. But also every time you're like, why play Scholar when you could be a cooler Scholar, which is the Sage, right? Alrighty. Hence the bounty. This dude's got big old Santa gloves on, so he'll be he's like, hey, can we get this wrapped up quick? I'm making an appearance at the mall to let children sit on my lap and tell me what they want for Christmas. The lucrative reward has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next, yet the fiend still roams free. You can probably imagine why. Those few who have seen Phronesis and return to tell the tale speak of the great horrors they witnessed. Cavernous black holes materializing into thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. People have taken to calling them the Hollows. Interesting. Rumor has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on Phronesis before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceed to consume everything in sight. That sounds cool. And I do mean everything. Just the other day, the entire caravan was devoured by the Hollows, leaving only nothingness behind. Wait, so there's just like black holes in the middle of nowhere? Am I gonna fix this? Do I have to sew that up? Mages have postulated these holes are literal tears in the fabric of reality. Hey, that seems bad. I feel like that should be kind of up front. Like, I feel like you need like a technical specialist for this, don't you? You were a dancer in Shadowbringers. I see. That's why you don't remember this dude. And Snake, now you remember him, huh? Interesting. Well, so these are tears of reality. Seems like we need a quantum physicist or something for this, and not just me, a girl with a book and a cat. But I guess not. Gateways to the other worlds, will put it another way. At any rate, suffice it to say, the next man to come through the void will be the first. Okay. The black holes reminded you. Interesting. Yet there's something odd about it all. Witnesses say that Phronesis doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people or settlements. He simply shambles around the way, summoning hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. Needless to say, drawing too near the fiend is tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have been all but futile, but Phronesis simply summons the hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even the most savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands, even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold the original amount. I'm on a different mind, though. The way I see it, if the only way to neutralize this hollows... Oh, if only there were a way to neutralize the hollows, we'd stand more of a chance against Phronesis himself. That's why I require your services. How is it that the one day I don't put makeup on my face, my nose is this itchy? How is that possible? Your easy triumph over the Sin Eater spoke clear. You're a mage of no common skill. That weird horse with wings had nothing to do with black holes opening in the fabric of space and time. These are like different skills entirely. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend against, at least he's not reporting me to the local authorities because I'm summoning primals. You know, I gotta take the good with the bad. Yeah, he doesn't know I'm an anime protagonist. I'll figure something out, but it'll be wrong. Don't worry, I fully intend to shoulder my share of the burden. Oh, and so I'm gonna gather all the information before you put yourself in harm's way. Thanks, because I'm incapable of talking to people and reading, a thing I'm doing literally right now as I speak to you and read. And with that, I'd best get to work. Once I've formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. Can you just do it now? Thanks for the level up in the money, but like... You sure we can't just... Wait, you really wanted me just to fight that guy in the desert and then come back to you later? Sarah, you've already made a breakthrough. Incredible. Hello, just game hero. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. As luck would have it, a little bird told me that Phronesis was sighted in the vicinity not long ago. Don't you worry. I have no intention of rushing in like a fool. My plan is to let you do that, dumbass. We're going to shadow the Sin Eater from afar that we might observe the hollows with our own eyes and formulate a suitable plan of attack. To that end, I procured this mannequin here from a merchant acquaintance of mine at the Crystarium. By setting it on Phronesis' tail, I mean to gauge... Oh, trail, not tail. By setting this mannequin on Phronesis' trail, I mean to gauge just how wide a berth we must keep from the fiend so as to not be sucked up into the void. We gotta follow him around, okay. Shed no tears for little fellow friend. His sacrifice will be key. Now, by mannequin, do you mean like just a wood dummy? Or is a mannequin something else? His sacrifice will be key to our success. Yet, as you can see, he's not quite in the best state of... What are you talking about? What are you talking... What do you mean mannequin? He's not quite in the best state of repair. Lend me a hand in procuring what we need to get back. What are you talking about? What mannequin? You're a lifesaver. There was some nasty sandskin Sibylle lurking about east of here, and I do reckon one of their tendons should serve well to bring a spring back to this fellow's step. Is this guy for real? He has a mannequin here? He's like clearly this mannequin that you can see and feel with your own hands and eyes. No? Like, I'll go help you, but they couldn't spawn in a little mannequin. Is it because I've been there the whole time? I'm going to come back and he's going to have a mannequin. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. Yeah, he's not in the best state of existence, honestly. He's like, oh yeah, I definitely have a mannequin. I just, I need some tendons or something. Anyway, I'm definitely not buying time to get a real mannequin. I'm going to shadow him like a shadow bringer. Oh, that's really good, Darcius. Love that. Very powerful. I don't have my other little dude on speed dial, but I do have this little sheep. So that's nice. What have you been up to, Paul? You making any mannequins lately? Shadowing any manifestations of sin or something? You just got finished playing Star Ocean 2? That's right! You have been having fun with that lately. I hope it was good. Hope it was everything you wanted and more. Okay. Oh, it's a nasty lizard. Whoa, summon the Phoenix, dude. That's so... Oh, no. Lord have mercy. Oh, God, Jesus. If I don't look at it, it's not bad, right? Okay. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's get this stuff going. Do that, I think. Maybe. Cook this thing. Okay, it's gone. But that was cool and fun. I liked it. Oh, right. That's right. I'm gonna keep hitting him with this. Good luck, you weird snake. That's right, but you're probably doing really great at that, Paul. I think, like, you have a serious talent for that. I'm glad you're pursuing it. Hello, Jossie. How are you doing today? These lizards are so lanky. I was watching stuff from that dog show that was on Thanksgiving. I just watching the full events because it's a great thing. The guy just kind of talks like this, and he's like, and next up, the Shih Tzu. This dog is like 2,000 years old, and really important people used to have it. The announcers for these dogs are always so chill. And I swear these bony lizards, like, I'm sure if you wet down any of, like, the miniature dog breeds that are covered in hair, it would look like that lizard. It would just come out looking like a wet, bony lizard. And Jossie, any tips for anyone starting this game? Play it with friends. It's so much better when you play with other folks. Find a fun group if you can, if you're in any communities, Jossie. Also, just hold on. Hey, hang on. It gets really cool and good. I promise you that. It gets really good and cool. And you're gonna look so much better. Just give it a bit. You're gonna look really cool soon. Promise you that. Just hang there. Yeah. Feel free to bounce around to some of the stuff that might catch your interest. Yeah, try jobs and classes that look fun. Play some games of the Gold Saucer. Do some fashion stuff. Yeah. I love fashion. Oh, here's a tendon. But yeah, have fun with other folks. Oh, of course, Paul. Now, are you working on anything? What's your focus for the next bust that you're sculpting? Sorry. Perfect. Yes, I reckon this is durable and elastic enough to replace the mannequin snap drive belt. Drive belt? What kind of mannequin are we making, my dude? Fetch my toolbox and get started straight away. I hope this thing manifests next to him. Yes, if you have to gather wine and cheese, just sort of delight in the experience. It'll be funny later. Oh, I think I'm a thaumaturge, possibly. Well, all your skills you need to be cast stationary. If thaumaturge evolves into summoner, there are a lot of like spells you can cast while moving. Not all of them, but a good bit of them you can like blast folks with. Oh, thaumaturge is black mage. Sorry, I think. The thing about black mage, I've never played that class before, but the joke about it is that they're kind of stuck. Yeah. You're working right now on Ana de Armas, using references from Blade Runner 2057. Trying to do a photoreal one, but it's the hardest thing you've done yet. I see. Do you ever see yourself doing like stylized stuff, or are you going more for the like photorealistic stuff? But they do a butt ton of damage. Like, you're gonna do more damage than me, I think. Yeah. But you're basically like, as Snake was saying, a turret. You're like staying in place and there'll be a high class damage, yeah. I don't know, definitely have fun with it though. It sounds really cool. And hopefully you'll get a lot of cool healing also. In the meantime, why don't you scout it? Well, what are you doing, Zarek? Playing with your dolls? I do like his little beads though, so you can get away with that. When he scouted us at a suitable lookout point, Vernesis was last sighted just southeast of town. Try and find us a spot on higher ground, out of sight from the main thoroughfare. Selfish DPS is the term for the 2 DPS classes that can't do anything to help anyone. Oh, really? So there's like Black Mage, so they don't have like a heal, do they? What's the other one? You ever just cast fire and then cast fire and then cast fire? I mean, sometimes, but never 3 times in a row. I can't do that. My hot dog only works twice, and then it's got to go to sleep for a while. There's a refractory period with the hot dog that you just kind of put up with. Samurai. Interesting. And Machinist doesn't have any heals? No buffs, no res, no nothing. Just damage. Just damage, baby! That's very funny. White mage? Is that so? Hello, Smee. Good to see you. Machinist has a shield. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that white mage does a lot of great damage, so. You know what's harder? Every job is out for themselves. DPS hard. Wait, you know what? Every job is out for themselves. DPS harder. Yeah, why not? I mean, if you're a white mage, do some damage. Heck yeah, kick it in there. Addle, huh? That seems like one of the things I put on here. One of my skills I forgot about. How you doing, Smee? Machinist has some team helping stuff, but it's the most selfish of the ranged physical damage stuff. Okay. I think I'm getting to a lookout point. Probably fighting some sort of weird dragon out here or something. In 3 minutes after this little lookout, while I watch this guy like make black holes everywhere, I should get my water. Oh, and I'm gonna put that flag up. This is a mannequin? That's a mannequin? Okay, interesting. And you made me get a snake tendon for that? Ho there, friend. As you can see, our clockwork friend is back in tip-top shape. So this is what you were imagining, right? This thing from Lies of P. Okay. Since it appears you found us the perfect lookout spot, why don't we get down to work? I'll kindle us a fire. We might be here for a while. Make the robot do it. Oh, here we go. Oh man, what? This is so wild because we're not gonna have like darkness fall, so we're having a fire just for warmth, I guess. Very Lies of P. Yeah. Well, I'll be. There's the bastard. And where is this bastard now? Look closely now and hold your gaze. You must witness the sheer horror with your own 2 eyes. Okay. Oh my god, it's a mage! Okay. Ooh, the sheer horror! Interesting. No, we mustn't send out the mannequin too soon if Renisa sees it. Like, I do that crap all the time. This guy is like, maybe he doesn't know, but I do this crap all the time. I'm like summoning all kinds of weird, terrible things. All the time. And Kriya does that just to go to the bathroom. Because she doesn't have like a zipper in these costumes. She has to summon all these holes everywhere. If Renisa sees it, he may very well blast it to bits before it has a chance to investigate the hollows. Okay. Hello, Landar. How are you doing today? Oh, scary. He's got a red contact lens. Dude can't even see me. Like, he's wearing an eye patch on the other one. It's fine. Can't judge the distance between us. It's fine. And there he goes. We'll send the mannequin to trail him. Okay. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Okay. Man, I hope this thing doesn't get torn to shreds. Is it important to the Black Mage lore? Well, there you go. Hey, this, like, once again, this seems like something that somebody into, like, quantum physics should do. That's wild. It is? You looked it up? Okay, yeah. It's not just for looking cool. I see you. It's a day you're glad to be around. I was on your recommended. How about that? I'm doing well, Lantar. I'm having a great time with some Final Fantasy XIV. Trying to figure out what's going on with these black holes, you know? Oh, wow. The first Black Mages pulled their eye out for an extra materia slot. That, honestly, that tracks. I feel like if a Black Mage could do a little extra damage, they would slot in, like, you know, put an extra little fireball slot there. And just lift it up and go ping! And shoot some fire out, and then you're done. It sounds possibly true, yeah. What if they lift their eye and it's like, it's kind of like Cyclops from X-Men. It's just like, zing! A laser beam comes out. It's real. It's on the wiki. Nobody lies about it. Yeah, that's true. Just as I expected. Gone without a trace. Shed no tears for our little friend. Well, I mean, okay. Through his sacrifice, we now know how much distance we must keep from the hollows to avoid being sucked into the void. Hey, bud, but like, I don't know if this was a good science experiment. We don't know where that thing goes. We don't know what happened to our little guy. That stuff could still tear us apart. What if it fluctuates? Would be sucked into the void solve our current main story predicament? If it kills us, it solves a lot of problems. If only I was like busting at the seams with light power, yeah. If I had all the light in me, hop into a hole, take it out of this world, and then you don't have to worry about that. Sacrifice myself. Why not? Save both planets. Save everybody. Now it's our turn. Let's edge a bit closer and see what we can observe. What are you gonna do? Put a stick in it? Put your bow in there? Mind you, don't wander too close unless you have a vacation to a dark, shadowy abyss. They should have just asked Urion J what's going on. This seems very dangerous. This is way above my pay grade. It's as if a shadowy whirlwind rages inside, ready to suck anything and everything into the void. I've seen many a horrific sight in my day. This sends a shiver up your spine? Oh my god, a little boy's voice. That's funny. Let me out. It's so dark in here. I'm feigning shock. Huh? Why the pale face, friend? It looks as if you've seen a ghost. A voice, you say? Like I'm Lassie. From inside the hollow? But that's impossible. Whoa, cooler robot! This is so awesome! Wow, I'm gonna add this to all the piles of sand I've been sucking up lately. Is anyone out there? Please help me! Help me get out of here, but let me keep my cool robot friend. Hey, are you a ghost? I'm not helping no ding-dang ghosts. Alright, you gotta tell me. It's cop rules, okay? If you're a cop, you gotta tell me. Oh, are you a cop ghost? Was that a voice? Someone out there? If you can hear me, please, you must help me. You didn't say you were... Did not clarify on the being alive thing. I can't see anything. No road, no trees, not even aether current to follow. Which way do I go? How do I get out of this place? You gotta tell me if you're alive, though. Yeah, avoiding the question. Classic ghost behavior. That voice, what in God's name is it saying? Oh, does he just hear, like, burping sounds or something? It's a Christmas ghost. It very well could be. 'Tis the season. Ooh, Christmassy. The voice of a boy, you say, claims he's lost inside with no aether currents. This is actually, like, this seems like an Irish folklore fae trick, doesn't it? Like, doesn't this seem like a hole opens up in a bog and a boy's voice come out of it? This is something my grandma would tell me absolutely do not investigate, right? Voice of a boy, he claims he's lost inside with no aether current to follow? Sounds like he's adrift in the flow. Not unlike what would happen if an aetherite to which one was teleporting was destroyed mid-journey. Why do you know about that? Are you doing aetherite crimes? That's very interesting, though. Do people, like, protect the aetherites to make sure that doesn't happen? What if everyone's just having a good time teleporting to, like, I don't know, Ulta, and then it blows up? And then everybody's stuck in the void. Wait a minute. What if there was some way you could channel your aether into the void? Hey, I got a better idea. What if you channel your aether into the void? How about you go in, Mr. Disposable Man? Right, maybe not me. What do you mean, my aether? Might that not allow your aetheric form to serve as a beacon? I'll just get a military-grade flashlight and be like, can you see this, kid? Just sort of guide the child back to us. Of course, not that I know how to be. I just saw a robot get sucked up into this thing. Why would I put my aether in it? You know what, actually? Great counterpoint there, Alex. I am a military. I'm like Jeep headlights out here. So crisp and so clean. You reckon you can do just that? You sure seem like an interesting person. Do your damnedest. I get a little spare ether, I guess. I won't be able to feel my pinky toes anymore, but I'll just blast my ether in here. Wicked White. I knew you were no ordinary sinner, but even still you find ways to surprise me. I really should do that by opening up my mouth and eyes. Just like, ah, all the light pouring out of me. Oh, are you a little boy form of the evil wizard man? Is that him but younger? Interesting. Hello, Morphinius. Good to see you. Where am I? Well, I'll be damned. There was a kid inside here. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answers, hey? No, wait. We gotta do a ghost test on this kid, right? How do you do that? Sprinkle salt on him? Behalf of him being a small elf boy, he is kind of a backup Alphino. You know, when you misplace your favorite jacket and you're like, well, I have that other jacket. I guess I'll wear that. Liffy, thank you for the 85 months. Would you like a Whisper of the Ocean card, or would you like a 2-card spread about your gaming future? Also, Adrian, did you hear your 2-card spread? It seemed like you were torn between 2 games, but I didn't see like a great resolution for that. It seemed like you were torn between like a plan of attack you had and then like some new thing that has come up for you for your gaming future. Oh, I will choose for you the Whispers of the Ocean card, Liffy. That was for your resub, Adrian, that you had earlier, and you're like, I'll wait. Yeah, my ears should have light coming out of them. It's a redheaded Alphinoia. Lightly salted child. There you go, Adrian. Yeah, it seemed like you had a little difficulty figuring out what to go, and it looked like you were going to go with, like, your latest impulse, I think. Alrighty, Liffy. Your Whisper of the Ocean card is Total Submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, Liffy, an interest of yours, or a goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you might find what your life has been lacking. This kid has some style for sure. Also, in 7 minutes, I should get my water. I have been out of it for a while, and I also got to put the flag up for the mail. I forgot to do that. I put some cards in there, some Christmas cards. Oh boy, I don't have any water. Fully immerse yourself on Baldur's Gate? No, total immersion was not for you. Tina's card says you have to play the yellowest game you have. The most Jackie Welliest game that you have, of course. Well, Twafo's reading was don't go back to the thing you've been going back to by rote. You know? So I was like, maybe try something that isn't cyberpunk this weekend. Our little expedition has left us with more questions than answers, eh? But for now, this boy needs our care. Let's carry him back to Mort so you can find him a warm bed and some nourishment. Bet we can do that at the bodega. Oh, they're gonna give him worms, though. We should get him, like, Ellison food. Or whatever they call Ellisons around here. How have you been liking Baldur's Gate 3? I'm delighted to hear that you've been, kind of entranced by it. Did you make a cute character? Is your character pretty? That's the most important thing to me. It's pretty good. Oh, it's Game of the Year. Okay. I should get that one. The longer Adrian doesn't play Cyberpunk, the more updates and features it gets. This is true. This is very true. Maybe when... Well, he's going to get to it in 2077, I would imagine. And then he'll be able to do a side-by-side. You know, instead of like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake side-by-side, he'll do like Cyberpunk 2077 and his actual like 2077 life. You'll be like, and here's just like a webcam of me. And this is my cool cyber enhancements. And this is how I fought the, I don't know what happens in that game. The Clone of Keanu Reeves. I think Keanu Reeves is in that one. The boy is resting now. He's weak, but not wounded, as far as I can tell. Needless to say, his presence raises questions. Are there others trapped on the other side of the hollows? If so, might they also be returned to our world alive? Could we get our robot back, maybe? Streaming is very hard. You've gone live 3 times a day? You should take a break. Maybe eat something. You know, I'd recommend that. There's a lot of fake buildings in open world games, which is fair, but also imagine if every building was fully interiored. Would that help with the cyberpunk side by side, you think, Alex? Yeah, Google. Oh, wait, are you Googling with Omicron? If you see a sound sample that's Omicron sound sample, don't listen to that. That's a very loud noise of what happens when you try to, like, mind read people in that game or something like that. And it sounds bad. They're like 30 minutes each? Okay. I think you should play something that you have fun with, Vault Boy. Because then the time passes by effortlessly. Well, for me. I don't know. It might be a lot of effort for other folks. There's much we must ask this child when he awakes. On another subject, this might be an odd question, but have you ever looked after a child before? This dude's like, all I know is like robot mannequins. Does he need like serpent tendons or like oil? Because I got a lot of sprockets. But every time I try to feed the kid like WD-40, he coughs it up and he says, "Why are you trying to kill me?" So like, what do I do? What do you think? Hey, what do you think? Why are you asking me, a woman, that question? Huh? It seems a little bit, suspect, Sarig. Seems like you're assuming a lot about me as a woman. Well, that makes it 2 of us. Bounty hunters like me don't get much opportunity for babysitting. Still, until we can track down the boy's parents, I suppose I have little choice. But like, thank God you didn't just pin this kid to me. I got nuclear levels of radiation peeling off. Yeah, where is Thancred anyway? Speaking of bad at raising children. Did we raise Alfie? Like, when you say physically, I think we, like, Lion King'd him. Like, raising him up, Simba style, and, like, showing him off of the big Pride Rock. You know, like, this is the baby boy. See him? He's gonna be king someday. I suppose the first order of the day should be to get some food in his belly. Not sprockets or WD-40, buddy. He looks terribly pale after all. Methinks I'll go hunting for some meat. Okay. Oh, maybe I should take him to a doctor first? After all, he might be suffering from some ailment inscrutable to the eye. Or maybe I should... Buddy, just pick something, okay? Do something. Maybe I should... Oh, damn it all. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. This is your job. I'm not doing this. Do something. Sarig wears a flustered expression on his face. Okay, before I accept this, I'm going to go refill my water. I need to get some water. To make every building with an interior, you need procedural generation that can automatically create plausible building. 3D modeling of every building would be too time-consuming for humans. If it was like your only goal for the game, My Zidle, I could see an indie team of about 50 people literally just dedicated to doing that, getting it done in about 20 years maybe. If somebody was like, I'm gonna model every building interiorly in Pittsburgh or something. I'm gonna take a street and I'm gonna get all these buildings done. I could see somebody making that their like lifelong project. But then you'd have to have a story, and maybe that kind of designer wouldn't be very story oriented, so it'd be like, solve the mystery of these buildings or something like that. And it's like, this guy ended up killing his brother in this building. Yeah. I love indie games. I think they're great, and I would play the hell out of a game with fully modeled interior buildings, unless it was in first person. So. Well, how about that, Landar? What's the coolest building in Pittsburgh? I must pause this nice music, so we're gonna get back to the video game. Oh no! Sorry about that. I forgot to turn off the video. Oh, Swiss rolls are tough, yeah. The sponge was not cooperative when it came to rolling it, did it? Sorry for the music. They have a good sunscreen too. I have that Super Goop. Like, I have that Super Goop one, but it's so expensive and the bottle is so tiny. but it doesn't create a cast on your face. But because it's so expensive, I don't want to use it. So I've just been using, like, if I can remember it before I get out the door, I'll use my, like, CeraVe facial stuff, which makes me look like a ghost. Because it puts a huge white cast over my face. I just don't know what to do. But I know I should be wearing sunscreen all the time, every day, every season. Because I'm outside so much. So. Just gotta be better about it. Ugh. Meanwhile, in the meantime, I am wearing hats all the time. I'm trying to keep the sun off my face. It's so expensive. Why is Supergoop so expensive? I saw there was like some YouTube short that was like, hey, if you like this, this is the dupe for it. But I didn't write down what the name of the damn dupe was. So I'm stuck buying that damn Supergoop stuff. So expensive. Sarek wears a flustered expression on his face. He's probably having a tough time dealing with that kid, huh? Ah, there you are. You'd be happy to know the boy's awake and seems to be no worse for the wear. Physically speaking, at least. There's just one rub, you see. He has no recollection of where he came from or how he managed to get swallowed up into the void. Well, that's tough, huh? In fact, rather than his own name, Tainer... Oh, he's from our dimension. That's definitely, like, that's the third son of a family of homesteaders who live in West Virginia. Probably. You got Tainer, you got Tracker, and you got Brick. Those are the three kids. He can't remember much of anything at all. Okay. He'll remember his mama, I'm sure. Seems like a good lad, mind you. Eats my half-assed cooking with a smile and nary a word of complaint. Yet I reckon he's hurting inside and badly. Must be all the nuts and bolts I was making him eat, because I don't understand the difference between kids and robots. We must reunite him with his parents at all due speed. I suggested that he go for a stroll around Mordsuk in the hopes that the sights might jog his memories. Can't have wandered far. Why don't you go check up? Wait, you sent him out? Jesus, God, he's gonna be eaten up by another damn hole. What quest is this? So I'm doing like the role quests. Well, a role quest right now. Oh, I thought that was a very little man. I was like, well, this Lala cannot get off the ground. That's weird. Didn't find all the aetherites. That's just a backpack. I'm sorry about that. Oh, and you're fine. You're fine, Michi. Disoriented, frightened children who don't know this poor little kid doesn't remember anything about anything. He's gonna fall into the well and get lost. You didn't like yours? What was yours, Michi? Don't tell me you're the one who rescued me from the flow. Yes, I feel from you the same warmth that reached out to me when I was adrift in the ether. Interesting. Yours was DPS, huh? Physical DPS, I'm guessing. Well, I'll be damned. That boy's a sharp one. And that's not the least of it. A carer who examined him said they could feel a great power welling up from within him. This guy has just got to be the young version of the elf guy, right? Wait, no, that dude was named like Flibberty Gibbet or something like that. Like his name was like Fartbert. It was like Ardbert but different. Wellbert, it was something like that. So unless he changed his name because he was like Ardbert, what a cool name. I'll be like Hardbert or something. Whatever, unless Tainer changed his name, which is inexplicable to me. He can't be the younger version of that elf, you know? Despite his young age, Tainer seems to possess a remarkable command of magical arts. Perhaps I do, and yet I cannot say. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of who I am or where I came from. Only the darkness. Oh, Sherbert! That's who Sherbert is. Yeah, Sherbert. Hilo stays winning. Ah, I know. That's the little dude, right? Man. No need for apologies, boy. You did well to make it back to us. Speaking of which, can you remember anything at all of what you felt when you were adrift in the void? That I remember, or at least I do. A little bit. I recall a vague sensation of somebody passing alongside me. Indeed, I believe that's what roused me from my slumber. Oh, what's head graze? Interesting, Michi. If the hollows truly are a gate between worlds, that would mean that someone recently traveled from ours to another, or from another to ours. But that's not possible, is it? You'd be surprised, pal. Hear about it happening all the time to beautiful blondes with their shoulders exposed. You know something I don't, friend? Worry not, I won't pry for details. Ah, well, no sense in racking our brains over matters beyond our comprehension. Let's concentrate on what we can do, namely finding this boy here at home. No doubt his memories will come back to him in due time. I don't know if we should rehouse the kid right away. Like, is that something you do to a lost child that doesn't remember their family? Should we, like, find his old one? You do that for me, but you two have already saved my life. I couldn't burden you with it further. Oh, it's no burden at all. Besides, if we can figure out who you are and where you came from, it might lead us to the answers we seek. You were like, what do you want me to do? The game never really teaches you to use the interrupts. Interesting. That's cool, I guess. I don't know anything about head grazing or interrupting. But I'm glad that you learned it from that quest. Now, let's consider the options. One possibility is that you're an orphan. All alone in this world with not a soul to care for or look after you. What is your deal, dude? I know you've never raised a kid before, but have you been a kid? Is that how you talk to a child? Maybe your family's dead and they died horrifically. Like, what the... Can you hit this guy with head grace, please? Hello again, Pesto Witch. I hope you had a lovely nap. So you had to look it up on YouTube? You were mad when you found out you had to take a walk outside? I love that. I love that, Michi. Now, let us consider the options. You might be an orphan. And yet, this seems unlikely. Yes, the mystical powers you possess say otherwise. If you're truly skilled in magic, as they say, then it stands to reason... Well, maybe he killed his family with his magic. You don't know. He could be like little Sasuke Uchiha over here. Right? Who knows? Maybe somebody trained him in the art, and maybe he killed him. I guess it was like... Itachi who did it. But anyway. Who this master of yours is, and whether you are of their blood or simply receive their tutelage, this I cannot say, but either way, I'm certain they're worried sick about you. If that's truly so, I'd very much like to meet this person. Sarah's School of Parenting, where you two can learn to traumatize small children without a second thought. Yeah, this guy should talk to Thancred. Interjection is the best interrupt. It's basically throat punching a magic user. Like, that's really great. I love that it's called interjection. Because, like, when you interject, you're like, oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but let me just tell you, like, can I add this to your points? Like, oh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. But you're just like, stop casting fireball. You know? Used to not have him in the first place. Only Paladin did for a long time. He would do, like, stun moves, which were woefully part of the DPS rotations. Interesting. There are alliance raid fights where you're sitting there as a healer who can't interrupt, praying that somebody interrupts. And then nobody does it, and the whole raid gets paralyzed. Oh no. That's not something I have, right? I can't, like, interrupt people, right? Like, aside from me doing that literally all the time because of my ADHD. But my character isn't afflicted with that. My character doesn't have ADHD. I'm hoping. A very small number of enemies can be interrupted, which is indicated by a flashing yellow enemy. Oh, it flashes. Interesting. I can't interrupt or do anything like that. I just fold my hands in my lap politely and I wait. I'm like, oh no, it's okay. That's okay. I'll just get hit by the big yellow triangle in the ground. I see. Alright, Tainer. I bet, well, what if this kid is that dude's younger brother or something like that? That could be the case. That settles it then. Let's get down to business. I took the liberty of inquiring around Mordsuk and the Crystarium. Unfortunately, there have been no reports of missing persons matching Tainer's description. Which means that we have no choice but to take our search elsewhere. I know of a merchant in town who travels often that takes them far afield. Let's have a talk with him and see if he's heard any helpful rumors. Okay. The kind of yelling you'd have to do in like Ifrit hard and extreme stuff for people to stop using attacks that stun was legendary, so you could just block his mechanics. Interesting. You'd have to yell at people? Can you yell at people in game? Does it make like your text box wiggle or something like that? I think that would be interesting. I'm guessing it was on voice comms. That must hurt your throat. Hello, merchant. Savvy merchant. Rumors of a missing boy, you say? Funny you ask. It's a long shot. But I reckon I overheard something the other day that might be of use. This character looks like it could be your character's dad, Snake. He's got the same kind of face. On my way to Mortsuka, I stopped at an inn over at Journey's Head. There I met an alien mage. As Kara's told it, he'd been ambushed by a sin eater. Was separated from his child in the battle. Bloody hells! Why are you cussing in front of this kid, dummy? The sin eater that attacked this poor man was Phronesis. That would explain everything. This man you speak of, could he be my father? We must go to him at once. Agreed. I can only hope that this man is... No, there's no point in presuming the worst. Let's make for the inn and see what the carriers there can tell us. That's the last boss that could... Oh! The last boss that can be interrupted and stunned? Interesting. And then after that, it's like, well, good luck. This guy is not stopping. Oh my god, this is the perfect mount for the time because it's Christmas! It's Christmas time again. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Twitch! Da-na-na. Sorry, I forgot that we've been here before. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Christmas all over again. Oh god. Being attacked by a sandball on Christmas? How dare you? Side note, you learned you can actually stun Ifrit recently. The whole party cracked up after somebody misclicked and stunned him. How about that? You just learned that. Huh. Neat. Lead singer of Pogues? Is that the band that did the It's Christmas Time Again song? I don't know much. The last cast before Christmas is the 23rd, which is, I believe, also the day of my winter recital. My automaton recital, in which I will be playing many wintry songs and melodies. Maybe not full songs. Maybe we'll just do a melody. We did a different Christmas song. Oh, okay. Ho there! I hear there's a mage in your care who lost his boy. Well, I do believe we have him right here. I fear there must be some mistake. The boy in question has already been found. This is him right here. Completely different child with purple hair. Okay. What? So it wasn't my father after all? The boy with you, he too has been separated from his family? Just so, we heard that the man here was looking for a son, and we hoped... Well, alas, it seems it wasn't meant to be. But there are many people here, yes. Maybe I could ask around and see if one of the others are my family. But of course, yet many people here are quite ill and in many cases in considerable pain. It's not a place for a young child to walk around unattended. You might get Teslines. The Pogues did a song called Fairy Tale New York. Is that a Christmas song? At this point, you wonder why they even have stun as a button anymore. It doesn't work on anything anymore outside of dungeons. Interesting. Indeed, it's not. Given that means either myself or Kriya has to accompany this guy. I'll go with him. The walk might help me, take my mind off things. Not a bad idea if the lad doesn't mind. Oh god, is this kid also infected by sin eaters? Everybody comes to this camp, gets eaten up by sin eaters, and then becomes one, so... I reckon Tanner would rather be with someone his own age. I don't think we should let the children... She just said this is not a camp for a child to walk around unchaperoned. And then his big idea is, well, let's let two of them walk around unchaperoned. Do you think that's going to be better? What do you think? Two kids make one adult? Like, what are you talking about, Sarah? Take his mind off things. Speaking of which, how's the boy's father? Probably dead. Fear the poor man has already departed on his journey. He is a man no longer. Yeah, he got turned. That's what happens to people here. They turn. Child insisted upon staying by his father's side until the last. I permitted this out of respect for him, though part of me regrets the choice. None so young should suffer such horrors. It was some small solace to learn that he has living relatives who reside at the Crystarium. In fact, I was just making preparations to escort him there myself. I see. I reckon we should also find someone to look after Trainer as well. Oh, Tainer as well. His father is drinking fine wine. In hell. Solitary Jordan says stun could be very valuable on solo deep dungeon runs. Interesting. Don't get me wrong, friend. I haven't given up on the prospect of finding the boy's family, but we have no other leads, and the deadly Sin Eater is still out on the loose. If the lad tags along with us every step of the way, he's far more likely to end up dead or worse than ever to reunite with his family. Hey, FLV, good to see you. Oh, I should tab back to see, like, the ad break. When's that happening and stuff. Okay, 5 minutes left till the ad break, so keep an eye on your volume. Here's what I propose. We find someone to watch after Tainer for the time being, get back on the hunt, and then gather whatever clues we can about his origins along the way. Okay. Sure. You better make sure he's at... There's gotta be an orphanage out here. Gotta be. That goes without saying. Let's have a talk with the proprietor of the Wandering Stairs. He's a kindly enough chap. Wait, is you talking about the bartender? Is that what the proprietor of the Wandering Stairs is? He's a kindly enough chap and knows damn near everything about everyone in these parts. With any luck, he'll be able to direct us to a willing and able guardian. Oh, we're not just giving him to the bartender. Okay. Look, I don't like this any more than you do, but it's the best we can do for the boy given the circumstances. At any rate, let's find him and share the news. Don't worry, it's my decision and I intend to take responsibility for it. Great. Love it when people take responsibility for their actions. That's pretty great. Have I ever attuned to this Aetheryte, I wonder? Seems like something I would forget. Okay, I have. Good. Hello, boy? Where is my boy? Oh, criminy. Well, Sarig... Bad news, friend. It seems the two young ones got into a quarrel of sorts, and Tainer's up and run away. Seems the lad mentioned how he'd come out from one of the hollows. The other boy put 2 and 2 together and figured he'd been attacked by a Sin Eater. Then I said my dad was attacked by a Sin Eater, and then he turned into one myself. So I asked, what if you turn into a Sin Eater too? Tainer's face went all white. He kept saying, what do you mean? What do you mean? All over and over again. I just couldn't take it anymore. Before I knew it, I was shouting at him, shut up, shut up. Bet you're turning into a Sin Eater already. Why did I say such a mean and nasty thing? Don't be hard on yourself, lad. Both of you have a rough go of it these past few days. No one could blame either one of you for feeling a bit on edge. I'm going to blame you, Sarig, for saying it was a good idea for these two kids who don't know each other to go explore. I think so. We gotta hurry and find Tainer before he comes to harm. Let's split up. Why didn't Tainer come running back to us? I'll search the west, you take the east. Okay. First one who finds him turns into a rotten egg that has an angel inside of it for some reason. Okay. Let's go find the lost boy. On Crab, of course. Another classic Christmas song, Crabs for Christmas. I won't bother you with it today. Because I've already serenaded you, and I'll limit that to once a day until I do the recital. Boy! Oh god, the boy is surrounded by many scorpions. This is not great. Damn, boy, that's a lot of scorpions. Oh, hold on, I gotta get off my crab. Okay. Oh, not you, Tainer. Come on, boy. Let's cook up some of this for you. Oh yeah, that's very good. This one's gonna take half an hour. Oh, but I look at me, I'm doing the little slide casting. Don't you love it? I love it. Oh, they are really targeting the boy. Hopefully he can't, like, die. Hey, kid, you need one of these? I don't know if you do. Well, you do magic. Let me cook you real quick. Not you. Watch out for that one, Tainer. Slide casting. Did you know that Australia has a whole genre of Christmas music dedicated to the concept of Santa wearing shorts? I haven't heard any of those, but the concept sounds perfect. Is that a Maryland colloquial song? You better believe. It's about a man who just moved to Austin, Texas, and he misses having crabs for Christmas. Oh, you know what, FLV? I just equipped the book that Snake gave me. I checked out the other one, though. Was it a fairy book as well? It was wild. Hello, Mash. Good to see you. It's 11:30 p.m. That doesn't seem good. But it's great to see you, and that's good. Yeah, what kind of book was it, FLV? When I heard the clamor of battle, I feared the worst, but it seems you have everything under control. It's usually the case. You okay, lad? Be cool if he does turn into a sin eater, though. Forgive me, I don't deserve this kindness. Nah, it's okay. Even strangers deserve kindness. I was so scared. I was worried what would happen to me if I never go. What's that line? What? Boy, are you shifting the sands so that the textures are visible again? Boy, are you Z-fighting the sands? What would become of me if I didn't recover my memories? And then I started thinking, what if I ended up like that boy's father? What if that's already happening to me? Well, that's one matter you needn't worry yourself with. Kara, who examined you, told me as much. You suffer no direct wounds. You're in no danger of turning into a sin eater than Kriya or me. Now, Sarig, I wouldn't bring me into this. You don't know what I got going on. Oh yeah, the Lady Gaga book. I have that one. Yeah, I'll put that one on again, FLB. I got the Lady Gaga book. I wouldn't assume, Sarig, that I'm not gonna suddenly turn into a sin eater. Is that so? That's good to hear, but I have to apologize to the boy. I should have known better than to badger him about such things, especially after what happened to his father. You forgot how to breathe in the void. And also how to emote. Is that what we called it? Yeah, the Lady Gaga book. Funny thing that he was saying the same thing about you. You both have good hearts, lad. And you've been through more than any man should. There's no need to be ashamed about your feelings. Yeah, you got, like, plucked out of the void. That was bonkers. You were in a different dimension entirely. There is still so much I don't understand about this world. Why does no one here know about me? Am I doomed to be alone for the rest of my days? Maybe it's from maybe it's from my dimension. Why must this be this way? If only I could remember something, anything. Why don't I use my focus? My echo? Just get on the shoulder and I'll see. I'm sick of not knowing who I am. I'm sick of being alone. Can I get a migraine real quick? Oh, there we go. I would love if she did that and she went, no, I got nothing. It'd be so funny. Okay. I don't know these guys. Is one of them like the wizard? The white wizard? Now it's your turn, Tainer, and don't be disheartened by your last attempt. Not even the— oh, even the greatest mages have known failure. Your command of magic is equal to my own. If I can succeed, there's no reason why you cannot. Free your mind of worry and focus. Thank you, Nyelbert. Okay. Yeah, it's Fartbert. Nyelbert is the— okay, so this is like his best friend from the olden days. Did he accidentally cast this magic missile and then it sucked up his friend and the kid has lived in the time dimension ever since? For 100 years? That's wild. It is a ghost boy. Thank you, Nyelbert. I shall try my best. I click on your lip. Tick, tick. And it sends a voicemail. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see this vision right now. Okay. Wicked White, are you alright? I just stood here. You didn't see any of that. Hey, kid. Weird news. You're like 100 years old or something? I remember now. I was standing here on these blighted plains, my head hung low in shame, and then Nyelbert turned to me with a smile and heartening words. Am I gonna fight Nyelbert? Nyelbert, why does the name sound familiar? I reckon we have much to discuss, but not in this godforsaken place. Let's head back to the inn and see if we can't get the bottom of this. Well, he definitely doesn't have surviving family members unless they're his, like, grand nephews? Or nieces? Or grand somethings? Yeah, why were they learning to tear holes in reality? That's some weird magic, Landar. That's not something I would teach like a bunch of 15-year-olds or whatever these kids are. You know how much mischief those kids are gonna get into with those black holes into nothing? To another dimension? They're gonna go sneak into the locker room or something. Smoke cigarettes. Can't teach these kids that. Oh god, a big bug. That's true. Ellison do live for a very long time. It's possible that his parents are like, oh yeah, I thought we dropped you off at like boarding school. How did that go? Like magic boarding school? Yeah, it's been about 100 years. We're gonna come pick you up next weekend, but we can get you a bit early, I guess. It's very possible those folks are alive. But also, it's less the time thing and more the whole world got swallowed up by light. So if, again, he was in magical boarding school and his parents were in, like, whatever this world's version of Spain is, then they got eaten up by the big tidal wave of light, you know? Hey, I passed by the kid. Hold on. Alright, Tanner. How you feeling, bud?
I hope you'll forgive me.
Alright, Zerg. We have much to discuss, but first we should let the two boys make their peace. Okay, I guess that's important. Are you gonna initiate a cutscene?
Tina, are you alright? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said those nasty things. Forgive me for reacting as I did. I'm fine. In fact, I seem to have recovered some of my memories. Really? That's wonderful. Maybe you won't feel so scared and alone anymore.
Any surviving Elder Elves and Vise would be the ones to remember the world before the flood, yeah. If one of your black mage spells was to summon a black hole that sucked up and devoured anything that touched it, you would use the hell out of it? You slurp up the little guys between bosses, slurp up the bosses, slurp up Emmett Selk? Yeah. Oh, you know he'd be cross about it, though. He would be real cross about it. He'd be like, that ruined my hair. I had to sit in that chair for 4 hours for them to dye and style my hair. You think I just wake up looking like this? Ah! He's so upset.
I'm leaving to go live at the Crystarium with my relatives. Promise you'll come visit? I mean, like, after you get...
Well, maybe he's not a ghost because everybody else is seeing him. But anyway,
after you get your memories back, of course. I promise. Until the next time, my friend.
And we're just gonna let this little boy... I hope that adult accompanies him, for God's sake. I knew you two would work things out. Now, let us return to... Okay, I'm looking at the ghost boy. Now, let's return to Mord Sook. We have more than our fair share of questions that need answering. I don't know, but to be fair, Alex, I also have the ability to, like, summon Bahamut, which is a primal, which did do a lot of destruction of the world, and I just kind of do that whenever the hell I want to, and sometimes by accident, so... Some folks do wake up looking like this, you think? I guess so, but I don't think Emmett does. I think that little stripe is dyed, and I think he meticulously has it re-dyed every 2 weeks so his roots never show. If I was an evil vampire, that's what I would do. A space sad wizard vampire man, that's what I would do. I'd be very fastidious about it. Can I not, like, teleport there? Okay. Can we get some Mord Sook? Massive and very dangerous power. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Emmett definitely... Oh, yeah, definitely he styles his hair. There's a lot of product that goes into getting those perfect waves. And thank you for the 2 years, FLV. I appreciate you. Do you want a 2 tarot card reading about your gaming future? Only gaming future, any resemblance to your real life is beyond me. Or do you want a Whisper of the Ocean card? I cast E.B. Bahamut. Yes. I cast Sleep first, of course. Yeah, I think Emmett puts a lot of effort and, like, a lot of money into his hair. I think he's got a vicious and long-lasting hair routine. And it's probably why he was probably like, ew, you guys are wearing, like, hoods and stuff? Don't you get, like, hat hair? Ew, I bet it smells terrible. You know, he's, like, spritzing some, like, grapefruit oil up there. You'll take the tarot, gotcha. he'd never be caught dead wearing one of those hoods. Absolutely not. We probably tried it back in the day when he like invented Organization 13. But after that, he's like, no. I'm just gonna wear my own clothes. Definitely not covering this beautiful hair. So, FLV, for your gaming future. Gonna finish shuffling this deck. I should get one of those, like, card shuffler things. That just does it for you, like they have at casinos and stuff. To make sure everything's, like, legit shuffled and you don't cheat. So, FLV, for your 2 years, this is your gaming advice. I'm gonna go on a journey. Time to go on a journey. Moving from... in video games, moving from something kind of chaotic to something a little more down to earth, a little more calm, a little more peaceful. Maybe we were playing some games before that are like high tension, high stress, a lot of battles and stuff. I see maybe FLV, you focusing on maybe like farming stuff or crafting stuff or something like that. Maybe you focusing on something like, it could still be in the same game, but like a gentler aspect of it. But yes, we're getting a lot of swords tonight. Tonight's a night of swords. Yeah, I see you like shifting to something else, gaming-wise. And also, wow, we get this Page of Cups all the damn time, I tell ya. You might be hitting something of like a creative block when it comes to games. But I do feel like going with something a little down tempo might be the way out of this block. I feel like you switching from like any kind of frustrations you have, playing something like this FLV, maybe doing another aspect of it. Isn't there like a part of this game where you're on an island or something and you're doing crafting or something? Or like farming or something? I see you focusing on a different aspect of games that maybe you haven't tended to much lately and enjoying that. So stop playing Fortnite. Are you able to actually boot up Fortnite right now? I thought that like the Epic launcher had crashed because too many people were playing Fortnite. Yeah, maybe check out the Island Sanctuary stuff, FOV. See if there's more to that you can do to get like some cool outfits or like a mount or something. Maybe switching from what you're doing now to something more down tempo might be in your future. That's what I see for you. Think about it. You don't have to do it, but just think about it. And thank you so much for the 2 years of support. I appreciate that. When I first saw you, as I saw it, first you fainted all of a sudden. I faint? Like I fully get down, like I'm like, oh. Is that what happens? I thought we just stand there and like when you get tinnitus and you're like, oh. Like I thought that was it. You mean just playing Fortnite in general? Yeah, that might be a little stressful. But if you're having fun, do that. Video games should be fun. When you came to a portion of Taylor's memories that returned, what in the world happened out there? Did I return his memories? Do I do that to people? I thought nobody else could see that stuff but me. Oh, but I did beam some of my particles into there, so. I bet it's like a tree falling, Twafo. It's like when you hear a loud bump in the night and you're actually so scared that you don't know if you want to get out of bed and go look at it. You're like, you know what? If this thing kills me, it kills me. And it turns out you're just like, your vacuum fell off the wall mount. But it was so loud, you're like, this is the murderer. This is the murderer. They're coming to get me now. The power to look into the past, eh? And you're certain that what Kriya described matches up with your recollection of the past. Well, he's a kid. He could be very impressionable. Don't know how to break it to you, lad, but your friend Nyelbert that was with you on that day, he's no ordinary boy. Well, I don't think we have to tell this kid about that. Do we? Is this helping? Do we really gotta give this kid the talk that, like, that guy was a great hero who turned into a demon monster now that we follow around and who's casting black hole everywhere? I don't know. He's none other than the very man who became Phronesis. I think we could have softened this blow. Like, tell him all the great stuff he did. One of the gods damned warriors of light. If he was a young child in your memories, that means what you saw took place over 100 years ago. You're so happy you have 2 absolutely giant slices of pizza from Wegmans. Nice. Is Wegmans a national thing? Interesting. You're eating good tonight. The worst is when there's a loud noise and you do go out and look and everything's normal, nothing fell over. You're like, oh my god, what was that sound? Yeah, very scary. Wegmans dogs? Okay, it is East Coast. Gotcha. Wegmans is cool. I've been there once. It was the fancy place we got there where our turkey dinner from. And it is Wegmans, right? It isn't Wegman, and I'm not putting an S on it, right? I just want to make sure. But what is Wegmans to you, Mash? Pizza would be really good right now. I'm full of fish sticks, so I don't really have the desire to eat. Once we're done this little cutscene, I will go feed my doggy. I think I gotta give her Prozac still. So I'll do that. And then I'll grab a little snack. I'll see you. So this kid this kid was best friends with one of the Warriors of Light. What that it were just a coincidence. Another boy with the same name, but no one has a name as dumb as that. Judging from the formidable command of magic, you can only assume it was him.
On the way back, I managed to recall more about Nyelbert myself.
Wegman dogs are the Weimaraners on Sesame Street. I had no idea. That's cool. Wegmans is well known for their giant prepared food sections. Yes. Oh, it was so cool. They had a big sushi section. Huge. I got sushi there. It wasn't free. The Thanksgiving dinner was free. But the sushi was like $12. It was pretty good. No complaints. It's good sushi.
We were taken in by a group of mages, a consortium of sorts, and they were searching for the means to open a hole to another world. And they were recruiting children with a higher magical aptitude for the task. And Nyelbert and myself were the 2 chosen.
Can't be serious. And yet that would explain the Sin Eater's ability to summon those damned hollows. And if you possess the same knowledge and training as Nyelbert did, he'd explain why you were able to survive in there all that time. But what I don't understand is why you haven't aged at all?
I can't say for sure, and yet my memories are slowly coming back to me. In time, I might be able to help you find a way to close the hollows and resolve this quest line.
You'd be a lifesaver if you could, but don't overburden yourself. You're still recovering after all. In the meantime, don't worry. Kree and I will see that you're safe.
Do we know anything about your parents, though?
I'm like, hey, watch out. I didn't sign up for this. I thought Tanner was just a victim of the Sin Eater. To think he was actually friends with the man himself. Well, back when he was still a man. Well, when he was a boy. This can't be a simple coincidence. Yes, I'm convinced of it now. This child holds the key to defeating Phronesis. You must keep him safe and not let him out of our sights. Like you've done the last 2 or 3 times? Like, didn't this guy just let the kid out of our sights? Besides, look at how hard he's trying to recover his memories. I'm not so heartless as to kick the poor lad aside before he's figured matters out. So we're not going to the Crystarium, I'm guessing. Eventually, maybe. Yes, I remember those Weimaraners in human clothes. That was really cool. And thank you, Landar. I appreciate that. I'm glad you've been enjoying your time here. I'm so glad you found me through the discovery page, too. That's really cool. That is such a neat aspect of Twitch, and I'm glad that it's working as intended. Huh. But we can't rush things along. You and I will continue to prepare for the battle ahead. This is it saying, like, come back when you've done a few more story quest lines. While we wait for Tanner's memories to come back to him. That is to say, if it's alright with you, lad.
I'm sorry, I couldn't burden you any further.
Look, lad, I've only known you for a short while, but I can tell you've got a good heart and a good head upon your shoulders. Oh, harmless. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Landar. I appreciate that. Harmless, would you like a Whisper of the Ocean card, or would you like to share your future in tarot form? And also for just gaming with Landar. You've gifted that sub too. I can only begin to imagine the horrors you've been through. Yeah, being trapped in a void for 100 years is wild. Not to mention the fears and uncertainty you face even now. Landar can have it. Okay, Landar, would you like a Whisper of the Ocean card to hear what the ocean truly wants to say to you? Or would you like me to tell you a little bit about your gaming future via 2 tarot cards that I'm pulling at random? And I hope they won't be swords, because I've been getting a lot of swords tonight. But I want you to promise me this, Sarig, or Tainer. No more apologies. You're no burden to us, not the least. You're a valuable member of our band. This is a band. And as long as you're willing, I want you with us. Isn't that right, Kriya? What does your future possibly say? Let's have a look before I go feed my doggy.
I see.
Alright, Landar. I guess Tainer's on vocals? Yeah, he's got an angelic voice, I suppose. So. Yes, I have not been practicing. Now I'm all worried. I have no musicality. My character most certainly has no musicality. Alrighty, so for you, Landar. Thank God it's not a sword. The Knight of Pentacles. It seems like in games as of late, you've been enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you've put in a lot of work, you've been doing the grinds, and now it's paying off. You're enjoying yourself at long last. Finally! Maybe you've been working really hard on a raid, and it's coming together. Like, finally, you've got the right cast together, the right positions, everyone's been practicing, you've been getting together weekly or bi-weekly or what have you. And finally, it's working in your favor. And I see with that also, maybe still some conflict though. It looks like maybe you might need to choose your battles. So maybe somebody's not quite getting it. Maybe somebody is not entirely grasping the mechanics, or they're like missing a step in the sequence that you're supposed to do together, and like they're skipping to the next section. So I would say choose your battles. Try not to blow up on this person. They're trying to figure it out. In time, I think things will work out, but I don't think you should put them to the sword. Once again, another sword tonight. Jesus, we've been getting a lot of them. The 5 of Swords. I would try to avoid conflict at this time, and if you do fail, look within and see like what you could do next time to make things better. You know? That's what I would do, Landar. I would I'd say keep working towards that, like that feeling of everything is paid off. And try to see even the failures as like, okay, we got a little bit further this time. Or, you know, this person didn't screw up on that one thing that time. That kind of thing. That. Anyway, that's potentially in your gaming future, Landar. I wish this kid's eyes would turn red for one of these lines. I think that would be fun.
Thank you, Sarek. Thank you, Kriya. I will aid you in your quest however I can.
That's more like it. We're counting on you, lad. Okay. It is now time for me to go feed my dog. My good girl Stella, she's a Beagle Jack Russell mix and a hungry girl despite getting treats all around the clock because my dad loves giving this dog treats. I'm also going to get a little snack for myself. Your raid group in 14 has been working on the latest set of bosses. And as you're catching up in World of Warcraft? Really? That's fun. Looking for opportunities to raid. Interesting. I hope you have a ton of fun with that. And I'm sure it's going to click for you soon, Landar. Just don't get too mad at that one person who keeps screwing up that one thing. Just try to be like, okay, we all screw up. We're all learning, you know. Because one time it's going to be you, and then you don't want that energy coming to you, you know. One time you're going to goof up and not press your buttons in the right order, and it's going to be like, oh, Landar really dropped the ball here, you know. Anywho, it's time for me to get up, grab a little snack. I'm gonna use the restroom and then feed my doggy. And oh, it was you. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. I will see you all soon, okay? We're gonna save this little kid. I hope. A lot of your issues stem from losses in life and the continued fear of it. Totally valid, Landar. There's a lot. I mean, check in on me anytime next year. Who knows? I could be having the same kind of thing fortunately, I have a pretty steady life at the moment, so the like event triggers haven't been happening to me. I think I've been getting through events pretty decently, but we shall see how things go as life progresses. You grew up sportsing daily until you're about 30. You get the shower speed run nailed down, but also hot water is so nice. It's good for the aching muscles, I tell you. And it's a bit of that. It's more to do from wanting to be clean before work, and another to wash the day away. Interesting, Minnie. That's a good idea, and also you're keeping it short. So it's not like you're, like, drawing out all the, you know, all the moisture. You know when you, like, take a really hot shower and then your skin feels, like, super dry afterwards? It's not like you're boiling yourself for, like, a long period of time taking 2 showers. So, hello, Sarig. Sarig has good tidings he would share with me. I wish they would update this little image. Good news, friend. Taynor here has told me that his memories are starting to come back to him. There's one recollection in particular he says he's eager to discuss with the two of us. Tell us, lad, what was it? Show us, cutscene boy.
As time goes by, memories of my earlier days return to me piece by piece.
Now he's fully embodying the role of the 100-year-old.
Like my earlier days.
That's a smart idea, Manny, yeah. Some moisturizing body wash. Smart idea. Yeah, anything you can do, because I know some folks might be like too tired to moisturize after the shower. Sometimes I feel that, and sometimes I forget. Most of the time, though, I moisturize after the shower every time, but it does take time. So, yeah, we're all different hot dogs in different hot dog water. That's beautiful, Michi. That belongs in a t-shirt right there. We're all different hot dogs bubbling up in different hot dog water. You get very ashy if you don't. Yeah. Oh, especially the second shower, for sure. But a moisturizing body wash, that sounds interesting. Does that ever make the tub slippery? That's the only reason why I can't do, like, in-shower lotions or, like, body wash stuff is, like, I feel like it makes my tub slippery, but ours doesn't have, like, a perfect enamel coating. I think the enamel coating is, like, worn, so. You don't like the feeling of it harmless on your hands? Maybe you can use something like a Dove bar. I think that has moisture in it. Somewhat. Something like that. Not had any issues with it, but you got a gripper mat. We have one of those, like plastic, I guess? Rubber? I'm not sure what material it is. That you put down, has the suction cups on the bottom. That's what we use. But I'm worried about my folks. Like, you know, my mom is, you know, in her 70s and stuff. I'm worried about her slipping, so, you know.
Nyelbert and I were born to members of a great consortium of mages. From our earliest years, we were tutored in the magical arts by some of the realm's greatest scholars. Consortium's leader sought to find a way to open a hole in time and space.
Damn, kid, this is a very specific memory. You can remember all that about school? Dude, I don't even remember if they taught me how to read time on a clock. Like, you remember all that? Even the leaders and stuff?
A portal to other worlds from which they could summon forth beasts of great power.
That's weird. Summoning beasts of great power? Opening a hole in time and space to summon forth beasts of great power? That's weird.
Nyelbert and I were chosen to participate in the research.
I got so sick, Fairly Gay, of my dad not putting down one of those mats and just being in a slippery tub that I got those little sticky things, those little texturized circles, and I stuck them down on the thing myself, and just like every few months I look if it's like any of them are peeling. I'll scrape them up, put a new one down. I was just so worried about him falling. Ugh. Back with some Taki Bees, very nice. What'd you get? Those little things are legit though, and they don't damage the bottom of the tub, it seems. Summoning great beasts from beyond our world? You're a mage, Kriya. Is that even possible? I hide all of the primals I've been summoning this whole time. Oh! Maybe? I mean, theoretically, possibly. Summoning beasts? Who would do that? The Void Scent. What is that? Void Scent? Oh, is this something I learned earlier? Was I making jokes when they told me about this? Taki Bees is Taco Bell. Yes, it is a slang term. Like Cracky Bees is Cracker Barrel. Taki Bees is Taco Bell. Just a fun way to say it. A soft taco and a chalupa. Love that. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I stuffed Carbuncle under my sweater, and he's just kind of like under my shirt. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up down there. Damn it. I'm trying to hide you. You know. I'm not talking to my cat in my shirt. Never. Hate his cry. I do feel like, was the void scent something from when Nero had to be saved by Sid and Minfilia was in the darkness? Was that the void scent? That's an eggplant question. Is that the void scent? One of us is Australian. We have a few Australian members. That was void scent? Okay. Interesting. In Mighty Exarch's home, which you aren't allowed to ask about, yeah, breasts just wriggle like this. Don't ask. World of Darkness. Man. See, I'm poisoning my brain with too much YouTube, so, like, I don't remember. Yeah, I barely remember. I do remember the cutscene. I do remember Nero being like, no, I don't want to be saved by Sid. This sucks. And I remember Minfilia being like, crucified? Void scent. The scent of darkness. What do you think would be in that harmless? I actually have a candle that's like, it's called Cascading Snowberry, and it's a black candle. Void scent are like sin eaters made of light and center dark. Interesting. Poison are basically reverse sin eaters. Darkness corrupted beings. Oh, damn. Did we see any of those when I was in the darkness place? I literally don't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be stupid. I'm not trying to be funny either. If I Google an image of it, would it spoil me? I bet. Yeah, you know, they go for sandalwood all the time, Paul. Amber. You've heard that in fragrances. Ambergris? I've heard of ambergris. Which comes from Wales. Not Wales like as in Welsh, but like Wales as in blubber. Do not Google void scent. Okay. Damn it. Can you tell me what one of the bosses in the World of Darkness was that I fought? It's like got a spicy note to it. Maybe I can read this. It doesn't tell you what's in it. But this looks like it could be it. Apparently it smells like snowberries. It's a little spicy. Oh, it's in later expansions? There are true spoiler void scent. Okay, here's one of them. The eyeball guy. Oh, this guy? This guy who sucks and I hate him? The wet eyeball man? I hate these guys. Why couldn't they have been horny? Like the sin eaters? Why do they have to be this guy? I mean, I guess he is in a way weirdly horny. But I hate these guys. Man, I don't like them. They're so shiny too. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this thing even is supposed to smell like. There's almost like a pine kind of note to it. Not you, Pinecone, don't worry. Interesting. Yuck, somebody's young. I know, somebody's gonna be like, I love wet eyeballs. I can't believe you would say that's gross. Can't believe I'm being shamed right now. A Hawk Manor. Back in a Realm Reborn. Oh! So it's just like fun. Okay, that's fun. Okay. So like kind of campy demon stuff. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So this is the campy angels, this is campy demons. Okay. Wet eyeballs are superior to dry eyeballs. You kind of don't want to have it. Or you've got to get imagination. Yeah. Which I find a lot of folks who are horny do have. Alright, perhaps he speaks of void scent? I love this outfit, by the way. It's so cute. Void scent? Never heard of him, but I'll take that as a yes. May just come up with the damnedest things, right? And yet, I don't understand. Why ever would they use those two young boys for such a dangerous experiment? Probably they're, like an unethical wizard school, I guess. Oh, there's the horny ones. There you go. The succubus ladies. The maid servants, of course. Yeah, that's great. No, that's definitely void scent. Love that. I'm on board with the void scents. Okay, Fun bonus note, the Reaper job's whole thing is they formed a contract with a real strong void scent to give them their special cool Reaper powers. Oh my god, I love that. That's so, like, Warlock backstory for, like, D&D kind of thing. Pretty similar to that lady we killed recently. Oh, yeah. You mean, like, Yeah. We fought, like, an angel lady looked like this. I love that being evil means you have, like, a devil bang, like that one guy that's like, mother. Didn't he have a devil's bang? It's like a bangs in right in front of your face, like right down the middle, down Broadway. You know that guy? I don't know that guy, but he is a guy, and I think he goes like, mother. Who is he? He's got kind of a funny name too, right? Doesn't he? Is he in the movie? Danzig, yeah. He's got a great Glenn Danzig. He's got a funny name. Yeah, he's got that bang down the middle. I think that's called a devil bang. Keeping away from spoilers, void scent appear in Endwalker. Searching it will enter spoiler territory. Okay, cool. From the Misfits. There you go. Devil Lock. There you go, Smee. Dancing might be a void scent. Yeah. That sounds great. I heard it once at Urban Outfitters. Anywho, why ever would they use 2 young boys for such a dangerous experiment? This has been Music with Tina, which is about as bare of a category as Movies with Tina. So, I've heard a few songs once or twice. Oh, hey, what's going on, Jempo? I'm sorry that you didn't think today was a stream day. It's so good to see you, though. Yes, I am on Saturday, which I think technically for you right now is Sunday morning. Yeah, that might be weird. It's probably, Genbo, because I say at the end of the show, on Saturdays, I often say, like, I take Sundays and Mondays off. So you wake up on a Sunday and you're like, Tina's not streaming today. Yes, I'm glad to have you here, Landar. I've heard 3 songs. Yeah, I've only seen 1 movie, but 3 songs. Yeah.
The beast our master sought to summon reside in planes most distant from our own. Reaching across such a great distance requires a tremendous store of innate ethereal power.
So they're just trying to burn through you like batteries?
And so our master set to breed the perfect mage.
Oh. That's wild.
Marriages were arranged to wed the mightiest members of the consortium to one another in hopes they would bring forth children of theretofore unheard of magical aptitude.
Man, are you reading off a dossier right now? Do people say, like, theretofore unheard of magical aptitude? Are you possessed? Why is he talking like that? I mean, it's the things he's saying are terrible, but also, doesn't sound like a kid is saying them. Hey, you've made it so far as the quest to become a dragoon. You're a lancer, like in this video game? Yeah, wizard eugenics, terrible. So that's what the wizard from like Ardbert's family, friend. It's a found family. Let's get it straight. That's what like his little family of dudes is like. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Urianger would be like, you don't say theretofore? This kid could hang out with Urianger. Used to write essays like that, your teachers would tell you to stop. Sometimes, well, it depends on what you're reading, right? What I would tell, if I could go back in time and talk to your teachers and be a student next to you and be like, excuse me, she was writing this because she read that somewhere, and you should honor that and respect that. That's awesome. You've been playing with your friends in Japan. Hell yeah. Are you a cat boy in that right now? Is that what you are right now? What's your character like? Oh, I forgot that there was a split down this thing. There's a split down the side of my water bottle that's gonna get me someday. It's pretty bad. Like, it's not gonna leak water, but there is a pretty noticeable split. And I don't put this thing in the dishwasher. I hand wash it every time. There's a crack in this, and I just know. I was just rubbing my finger against it. Like, this feels sticky. It's probably me accidentally slicing my hand. You were into legal docs back in then. Theretofore is very legal documentation, yeah. And so you were born, and Nyelbert. No wonder they named him Nyelbert. There were evil wizards. Top 3 songs. The Wheels on the Bus, that jingle from Garnier Fructis commercial in 2005, Final Fantasy XIV. Hell yeah, that's my top 3 right there. And also, Mother, don't you something my way. Yeah, this is one of the ones that Twitch gave me. It's held up pretty long. This one, from one of the other ones, this was for being a partner. This was for being a bisexual. This one has no damage to it. So isn't that great? It is snowing in your home. It's so freaky foggy outside. It's like Brigadoon outside, Mesh. That's the one, Heinous. You know the song. I like that I can just say one word and you all know what I'm thinking about, though. So I don't even have to sing the rest. Yeah. Why does he not want the children to walk his way? Does he not like children? Is he gonna hurt the kids? Is he upset right now? Like, what's the rest of that? It's cool. Once you come out, they're like, you know, just, it manifests. They're like, here's a little metal water bottle for you. Stay hydrated, you bisexual fool. Oh, is he like saying evil stuff? That's why they shouldn't come his way? Okay. He's a bad influence because he's edgy, okay. It's pouring rain there. Usually it's like a light rain, but it's aggressive today. Sounds like today's kind of an in-home day. Do you have to do anything else today, Genpo? And it's because I live in Silent Hill, I guess so, yeah.
Indeed, even before we could speak, we were taught the complex incantations required.
Y'all were babies, and they were like, look at this graph. I want you to look at this graph right now. Memorize this.
We were taught the complex incantations required to breach boundaries between worlds.
That's nuts.
We practiced spells day after day, night after night for what seemed like an eternity. At long last, we were teamed ready to attempt a summoning.
I'm sorry, Morphinius. But now you know what I mean by the devil lock. It's that guy.
Sadly, the experiment ended in failure. The pull from beyond the rift was too strong to resist, and I was sucked into the hollow of my own creation.
Oh, you got sucked out there, okay.
There I remained trapped, alone and adrift, an empty void, until Creature called me back to this world. Alas, over a century has passed.
Are you a ghost boy? I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah, March beef up, love that.
Your apartment is at can't see the floor level messy. Oh my god. I have to deal with my laundry. I have 2 laundry baskets now. Clean and folded. But I haven't put them because they're right in front of my my dressers. I haven't put the clothes away, and now the things are stacked on top of each other. Tomorrow I just gotta first thing in the morning for evening breakfast, get up, put my laundry away so I can like live better, you know? Yeah, send those worms away. Morphinius. That's a very bad dancing impression. I'll stop now. It's also hurting. So, alas, a century has passed. Oh, that could work. A snow shovel and a 55-gallon garbage bin. Get that crap out of there. Seriously, heinous crime? I watched this. Well, I haven't watched her in like a year probably. But I watched this like cleaning YouTuber. I think her name is like Ari Katarina or something like that. And she literally sometimes when the folks like agree to having stuff cleaned and they have signed off as like, you can just trash it. Because a lot of their stuff, they live in like depression holes. Like there's cat poop everywhere, there's like bugs and mold and stuff. She like helps those folks get out of a bad situation like that, clean their apartment fully, and then like they can live again there. But they like sign off, and then she can just like take a snow shovel and scoop stuff up and put it in a big bag and throw it away, or like get the trash and the recycling together, get stuff and like wash it for donations. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, thank you, Landar. I appreciate that. You've only had reasons to feel happier since saying hello to me today. That is so kind of you. I appreciate that, Landar. You know how to capture our attention and entertain well. Seeing me favorably treat people is very endearing. Sorry about enduring. But thank you for being here, Landar. It's been wonderful to get to know you as well, and I hope you'll be hanging out here more often. Oh, you know, I play this game, if you're just a fan of Final Fantasy, play this game every Saturday. But if you also want to watch, I stream Tuesdays through Saturdays. I'm playing Breath of the Wild and Luigi's Mansion, and I might, after I beat Luigi's Mansion, play Super Mario RPG the remake, so. Enduring. That was your first stream? Oh, was it challenging, Harmless? I see you. But you did it. You got through it. Was it because you wanted to help, but I wasn't accepting help? Because I'm like that. There's one thing I don't understand. If so many years have truly passed, why is it you haven't aged a whit? Says Sarah Tainer.
I cannot say for certain, but I remember the words of one of my teachers. The rift is not unlike a border between countless worlds, a place that exists beyond time and space. If it's true that the rift exists outside our concept of time, then it is all too possible that even seconds spent in the empty pocket could correspond to months, years, or decades in our world.
And so you return to us just as you were that day, even while over a century has passed for the rest of us. Imagine stepping out for a second and you come back and there's like 100 years have passed and there's like different generations of families are in your home. They're like, what the hell are you doing here? And you're like, this is my house. I have the key. Why are you in my house and where'd all my furniture go? Wouldn't that be weird? Oh, I was super focused in issuing complex commands to people in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you had no clue what the heck was going on. I hope I tried to break down what was happening, Harmless. Yes, you have been here for a very long time, Ziff. I feel like you were watching back when I was playing, like, Bloodborne or something. It's been a very long time. So, it's a very, very long time. And you know what, Landar? Yesterday was my 7-year partnership anniversary. How about that? But you're joining at a perfect time. Why didn't Nyelbert save you? Shouldn't it have been as simple as opening up another portal into the void? This man grossly misunderstands what a void is. You don't just open a portal into the void and then just reach in and grab somebody. That never happens.
I fear that would have been close to impossible. Opening the portal and reaching as far into the rift as we did will require all of our energies to be focused in unison.
So in losing you, not only did Nyelbert lose his friend, he lost his only chance at saving you. Talk about being dealt a rough hand.
Fear not, I have good news to share as well. I do believe I managed to recall the incantations needed to summon and manipulate the hollow.
That's amazing, kid. Hey, but shouldn't you just, like, go play Roblox or something? I feel like this kid should do, like, kid stuff. Don't you think? Shouldn't he take some time and, like, eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich and some, like, carrot sticks and apple slices and something like that instead of doing evil magics that he was taught to do? I feel like he should chill out and be a kid a little bit. Make a sandcastle. 8 hours. I'm prescribing this kid 8 hours of Fortnite a day. You know?
Summoning beasts from beyond the rift is far beyond my powers, but I just want to maybe seal up the hollows for Nisus and enjoy summoning. What say you, friends? Shall I give it a try?
Yeah, sure, kid. Wouldn't that be nice, Michi, if we treated the kid like a kid instead of, like, some eldritch beast I yanked out of the void? Whoa, now that's music to my ears. Well, let's not be too hasty. After all, the last time you tried to use this magic, there were some complications, to say the least. Yes, we must take the necessary precautions before confronting Phronesis in earnest. Let us meet outside the village where Tainer can test out his magic safe from harm. Oh, God. Well, literally Never mind. This guy's never had a good idea in his life. Sure, we'll let the kid open up a hole to another dimension. A bunch of void-sent bugs are gonna come out. Pathra, thank you so much for the raid. What's going on? How you doing today? Welcome on in, folks. I am Tina, as you might have surmised from my username. And we're doing a role quest in Shadowbringers. It's my first time playing Shadowbringers, by the way. Hello, Muddy. What's going on? Hello, Pathra. Let me see. Oh, can we get a shout out for Pathra? I would appreciate that. Kids having fun in my Final Fantasy? It's more likely than you think. Lethal Company! My brother's been sending me so many clips of that game. Oh my gosh, it looks so funny. And also terrifying. Imagine if my name wasn't Tina. That would be wild. Hello, Lady Saru. How you doing? Just chilling there. And I see that you are also a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. Excellent. So, I hope you had fun tonight. Did you get to play with a whole bunch of folks? And also, how did you end up finding us today? Yeah, Lethal Company looks fun. If it wasn't in first person, I'd play it myself. But I can watch the clips on my phone if I minimize the video. I am loving Final Fantasy XIV. It's really great so far. This quest line is kind of like, you know. But it's, we've had some really rowdy stuff happen in the video game. You went to check out the Final Fantasy XIV directory and wanted to pass on the love. Thank you for that. You know, I should follow you, Pathra. Now, are you like all the way through the story? Because I am not, clearly. Yeah, I'm doing the magical DPS roll for Shadowbringers. You're at the end. Very nice. Oh, I have a duty coming up. Interesting. Yeah, sadly, it's a first-person game, Snake. Yeah, we're like... The last main story thing that happened was we beat what I thought was going to be the last Sin Eater big boss guy, and then I gobbled up his light, and then I got sick, and I was barfing light up, and it was a bad situation. So that's where we are. What would my name be if it wasn't Tina? Like, if I could choose? There was alternate names. Alexandra. They were certain I was going to be Crystal or Alexandra. Like, I mean, that's two different paths for me to walk in my life. So that's where we're at with Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my gosh! And we do a do you do any fun events for your Final Fantasy XIV streams? Because at the start of each show, we do a dress-up theme, as you might have guessed from the title. Today's dress-up theme was fascinating hats, so everyone wore some really cool hats. Twafo, for example, had a hat that was a cat, and if Twafo nodded their head, the cat's butt shook, and it was great. And next week's theme is Lost in Space, I think, is our dress-up theme, so... Kind of like an Amy? Okay. I'll take an Amy. Sure. I don't think... Oh, I'd make a great Alfred. Ooh, Alfie would be a fun one. Or like Allie. Frederica. Something like that. Yeah, Alexandra. Why not? You do one thing a week for Final Fantasy XIV where you read a story to them in-game. That's really cute. Do you pick the story from in the game? Or do you like meet up with all your folks and like while you're doing a raid, you're like, once upon a time, there was a girl named Goldilocks. Or what have you. But that's really cool, Pathra. I love that. You gotta do something to like keep it spicy, keep it interesting. I like the dress up because then I get to see everyone's like creativity, you know? People send you a drama story. That's exciting. You know what? My folks are watching Lost in Space, Manny, so that's where it came from. I just fully lifted the name. So, time for Nyelbert's Lament. Let's see what this old wizard's upset about. He's probably opening up holes to try to find this kid. You know. Wicked White, you did it, lad. Wicked White must be a heck of a cuss word, huh? I've only played Summoner before. It's all I have. It's all I know. Because, like, since I play it one day a week, I'm gonna forget every button. Like, I already sometimes forget to summon my cat in order to fight things. So I'm sticking with one job so I can remember it. When I pick up my controller, everything is the same as it used to be. It's okay to focus on one job. What jobs do you like best, Pathra? Because everyone keeps telling me how great Dark Knight is and that I should totally do it because the story's kind of cool for it too. This story for Summoner is like, whatever. I wish it was a little more dramatic. Because, like, we are summoning baby primals, so. Everyone's trying to get me on this Dark Knight thing, so. A melatonin? I'm a sleep. Oh, that's true. I do accidentally cast sleep sometimes. Samurai, very cool, but Dark Knight is good as well. Samurai's got some cool fashion.
Sadly, I have not the strength to reach further beyond, nor keep the portal.
This is a little boy, by the way. Potentially a ghost? We're not sure yet.
Nor keep the portal open for more than a few moments. I will need further training before I can face.
Well, guess what? Trial by fire, kid. I'm betting Nyelbert's right there. Oh, this is a fun close-up. How can you think that that's Nyelbert? You literally see nothing but a red eye. And you're sure that's Nyelbert? That doesn't track. Why would this kid look at this guy and be like, no, Nyelbert! Dancer is so cute, kitties. It's so cute. I love it. But it seems kind of intense. You pick somebody to dance with? What is it? How do you, like, reason out who you dance with? You know, red mage is your job of choice. Always good fashion. That hat is Nyelbert all over. Like, literally, he just has this part of his skin visible. That could be anybody. There's a chart that helps you decide who to dance with? That's wild. You basically pick the other DPS. Oh, okay, okay. You just look for, like, does their name show up in red? Okay. You just dance with the other DPS, and then there's a priority from there, but yeah. Yeah. Samurai is your melee of choice. Since they changed Monk. Interesting game she plays. Oh, also, I should keep my eye on the ad break thingy. Okay, 4 minutes and 54 seconds until the ad break. Just so you all know. Samurai or... Wait, oh, ninja is a thing, isn't it? Interesting. Yeah. Is it a romantic chart? Charts can be romantic. Interesting. Oh, you play with your bestie? That's great, kitties. That's excellent. And in 8-man, you look for a machinist with high HP. Cool. Very nice. That's a good way of narrowing it down. I do hear that Monk is very, like, buttons go brrr, you know. I hear that that's a fun one for that. Phronesis, where in the hell did that bastard come from? This dude is cussing up a storm in front of this child. Grr. I hope he blasts that kid right off his feet. It'd be so funny. What am I gonna do? Why do I take a step closer? I don't have magic to cancel this. I'm throw my cat into it and lose it for 100 years. It's gonna come back all like scabby and pale. No, don't get any closer. Let the kid take it out. There you go, fill it with sand. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a good hole.
No, Nyelbert, these are my friends. You mustn't hurt them.
Nicely done. Oh, well, you just made a smaller one. Maybe he turned it from suck to blow. You know, very Spaceballs, which we watched as a community recently. Oh no, I'm getting a flashback to your tragic past. Let's see what's going on. Oh? Oh, is it those dorks? Oh, is Lambit one of Ardbert's friends?
This isn't good. The cave-ins completely sealed the tunnel behind us. We've got no recourse but to press on with our companions.
Is that Ardbert back in the day? Ah, that's so funny. Look at you. Don't even have a big bloody axe, do you? Man, that's so embarrassing for you. He looks so dorky in his little A Realm Reborn or whatever they call it in this dimension gear. Look at he looks so dorky. You heard her. What'll it be? I suppose it falls to us to slay the beast and collect the bounty. Perhaps you and your band would care to take the lead. Ha! Spare me your japes. I have no intention of giving up your prize. Mind you, I too made a promise to my companions. A promise I mean to keep. His level 15 gear. I love that they put him in this instead of his recognizable gear. So it's like, this is back in the day, before he became the hero that, like, tried to step to what you had going on and, like, pinged off you. As if you were a great glass windshield and he was but a fly on the highway. He was lucky and splat, honestly. Silva. I don't know who any of these people are, what they sound like. Bah, I told you that splitting up was a bad idea. If Brandon and Rendaray were here, this second-rate spellcaster would be no match for us. Now, Silva. Let's not forget who our true foe is here. Limit. You're certain that if we slay this monstrosity, the cave-ins will cease. Question, are we all supposed to... are all the names supposed to be hilarious and farcical? Ardbert and Nyelbert. I don't think they're supposed to be funny. But it's probably funny to me because I say Fartbert, so. They're serious names, but they're also like fantasy names, yeah. I don't know if anybody out there is named Nyelbert, but I apologize if that is your name. And I'm calling you Fartbert instead. So I'm sorry. Limit's a cute name, though. The cave-ins will cease. Okay. And Limit says, according to the miners, the beast was first sighted the same day the tremors began.
Its very presence sucking the mountains dry of its aether. We dwarves know these caves as well as we know our own bodies. Trust me. Oh wait, didn't I give them a southern accent? Probably. Then I suppose we best make short work of everything before it comes crashing down.
I'm trying to give him a guy voice.
Hey, where do you think you're going? My apologies. I took your ceaseless prattling as an invitation to proceed on my own.
That's funny. I do that all the time to Arbert. Okay, you're cool, Nyelbert. I'm sorry for making fun of your name. You're hilarious. He literally sees Arbert and he turns and walks. He pivots. He's like, okay, whatever. This guy's gonna keep running his mouth. And he does do that 100 years later. Remarkably. 100 years later, he's still doing this. Maybe it's not pronounced Nyelbert. I think it's pronounced Nyelbert. Maybe it's Nyelbert. Who knows?
You think yourself clever, do you? You've uncommon confidence to think that you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why is it you're so intent on claiming the bounty for your own?
Also, there's an ad break happening, so I'll stop and stretch my hands so we're not missing anything. Classic Arbert. Classic Arbert. Nyelbert. Well, like, Niel? I don't know if that's much French, but what do I know? I know nothing about French. Manny, was your name truly Nyelbert this whole time? I don't know why they didn't make this dude a catboy. With a name like Nyelbert, he should have been Nyelbert. He should have been like meow. Meow. Just, he should look like Arbert, but wearing cat ears. On top of his head, so he has human ears here and cat ears up here. And it's just Ardbert's twin brother who wanted to distinguish himself from Ardbert by being a cat. Ishgardians don't truly have French names, but they're pronounced with the same accent. Okay, gotcha. Now is a great time to... Oh, you know what? I might even get up. I might get my body up. Give me one sec. Tilt this up. I'm just going to stand up for 20 seconds. Why not? I have not been standing much lately. Not on the show, I should say. Oh, my back. Oh, my knees. I have not been getting up and stretching lately on the show. And I've been feeling very locked up after the show, so gotta do it more often. Even if it's just 20 seconds. Okay. Back to the video game. Thank you for waiting.
You've got the uncommon confidence to think you can fell the beast without aid. Answer me this. Why are you so intent on claiming the bounty for your own?
Is it gonna help him find his friend in the void? The bounty? Why indeed? Is this where it fades out?
Okay. At any rate, unless you have a mind to stand around here until we all get crushed, we best be moving, yeah? Finally, something we can agree on. So I have a proposal. Let's say we band together until our battle here is won.
And then they stick together forever. This is cute. I like to see how this D&D party got together. It's not the usual, like, we all met at a bar kind of thing, you know? That's fun. We're all going after the same monster.
The charmers grow stronger. No doubt a cave-in is imminent. Let's vanquish the enemy with our combined strength and quit this place before it becomes our tomb. Until the battle's won, then. After that, I go my own way.
That's what they all say. That's what the edgy rogue in every D&D party says. I like this big gal. Of course I like the big gal. That was obvious, wasn't it? I didn't even need to say it, but I do like the big gal. She's great. Am I fighting now? What? Oh no. At least I'm not Ardbert. At least I'm not Ardbert. What the hell is all this? What kind of dude am I? What is this? Ronkin? Oh. Okay. Which one of these is head grazed, Michi? This be thunder. You also have fire was good. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'm out of mana? Piss! Uh-oh, which one of these gives me the good juice? Maybe I should wait. Maybe the falling star is good? I don't know anything about anything. That sure hell eats a lot of mana. Huh. Okay, I got enough for this. Blizzard, go! Oh, that gives me the stuff back? You gotta spend money to make money if you're a black mage, I see. Okay. Okay, you gotta spend money to make money. Alright, fire. Okay, interesting. Seems like we're not the only ones stuck in here. Is that what you think? I have a bad feeling about this, says Lambert. Hey, Silva, can I kiss you real quick? Haha, it's a joke. Sorry. Anyway, can I hold your hand? Beautiful, tall woman. Fire, spend, ice, regen. Oh, God! Lephos is fine. Wait, which one do you want? I don't know. I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to this dork. When am I going to listen to Aardbert? Alright, fire, then the blizzard, and then maybe thunder. One of these is like a big one. Oh, worm? No? Flare, I think, is a big one that eats a lot. Yeah, that's about everything. Oh, okay. So you just do that now and then. Oh, damn, that can't target Aardbert. Okay. And you don't move with this, because you gotta just kind of cast this stuff all the time, huh? Okay. That's so cute, you regen MP. How does that work? Like, what's the lore behind that? We really should have asked for a map. Not that it would have been much use after these cave-ins. Yeah, I do notice that we don't have a map here. Hey, you guys, we're all really tall. Can we walk slow for Lambert? It must be tough on them. As a real-life shorter person, like, I get so frustrated walking with tall people. It's a lot. Black Mage was the class you started with and beat the game with, which is a big trial by fire in terms of mechanics. Yeah, sounds like. They got the Lawless Stomp. Yeah, they have a very purposeful walk. Maybe like 2 fires and then a blizzard? Because I think the thing gives me 5,000. So this costs not 5,000, I don't think. It's like icy hot. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I can't exit. Oh, piss. I'm stuck. Help, help. I'm a black mage and I'm stuck. I'm about to die. I'm about to fail this damn thing. Okay. I understand now. I understand the black mage thing. Thank you, Silva. Sorry. Thanks for defeating Godzilla. Jesus, this thing was huge. Walking with Max, who's more than a foot taller than you, keeps you at a faster pace. Yeah. Think you could have done this on your own, Mage, says Silva. Perhaps. It would have been more of a struggle than I expected. Oh, we're getting our, we're being indoctrinated. Okay. Means you have to stand still the whole while, right? This game loves making you move. Sure does. This is the one that likes streaking the mind's aether. Let's put this oversized bull out to pasture. Silva, Limit, Nyelbert, to me! My magics are yours. For now. Okay. Who's this big bull? I love him. No! Oh, look at this big bull. Are you a Titan? What are you? Man, I want to do the big boy damage one all the time. How much is this? It's hard to tell, honestly. Oh, that just costs everything? Maybe it uses all your stuff and then it just depends on how much stuff you had is like how much damage it deals. I'm not sure. 200 Mina strike? I don't like that. I hope that hits somebody else. So Silva's like the tank, I guess? It's not doing any complicated mechanics. Oh, it's summoning stuff now. Okay. Well, where is it? Oh, Artie's got it. Okay, buddy. Good luck. Oh my god, it summoned big ones of itself. I'm surprised, genuinely. Bovian is a great name for a bull, for sure. Uh-oh, what a bad time to have no MP. Just kidding, I have 1,000 MP. And now I have 10,000 MP. Is it okay that you two are fighting that? I hope it's not my job to do that. Now, when you all talk about ley lines, what does that actually mean? Is that the orange stuff on the ground? I am a little confused. Is that what that is? Is that what ley lines is? Again, not trying to be funny. It's a circle buff thing. Oh, okay. I have no idea what that is. Oh no, I'm dying. Lambert, help! Oh, I should have helped Ardbert. Oh, I let Ardbert die and I gotta see his daggum self again. I'm not watching this cutscene. I didn't know I was supposed to help Ardbert. I did tell him my magics were his, though. Sorry. Ley lines is your yoga mat. It's a circle you put down on the ground and you stand in it, you get a damage buff in it. Well, why don't I have that? Uh-oh. Why don't I have that? Oh, man. Sorry. Oh, I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. I should read the text bubbles. I'm sorry. I was having fun chatting with people. Well, what does Falling Star do? That looks cool. Oh, I moved. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. That's an Aikman question again. My name ends in Bert, no yoga mat. Aw, man. No Bert's doing yoga, I guess. This is like free trial before I pay for it. Okay. Still got enough juice left for another one. I'm gonna maybe cast my big thing. So what does the Falling Star do? And do I have a meter somewhere that shows me my Falling Star building or something? Not you, Ardbert. Not you, Ardbert! Why is there a special limit break? Oh. It's an AoE you have to... Oh no! Placing it on the ground? Oh god, I hate those. But I can do it. I can do it. I'll just have to push all the buttons and try to remember how to do that because we do it like maybe once every 6 months. Is that a limit break? I don't have any limit breaks regularly on my buttons. Normally, I don't think. I just have buttons I can press, usually. I do want to learn the mechanics, so that's why I'm asking about it. And I will do it. It's usually when we have to like fire a cannon or something. That's usually when I have to like do some sort of weird limit break thing. Man, Sylva's so cool. Why didn't I get to do her story? Man, I bet she's got a sick pastime, like a little lore thing or something. Yeah, usually that's what happens, Alex, is I let somebody else do the limit break thing. But I do always see it building. I just didn't know they wanted me to do it this time around. Man, I bet Sylva's so cool. You want to hold hands, Sylva, a little bit? Oh wait, I already asked you that. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Cast limit breaks are usually not useful except in expert roulette. Oh really? Oh, bummer. That's a shame. Usually who typically gets the limit break then? Who's usually like, don't worry, little guy, I'll handle this. You do all the role quests for each role and unlocks another quest. Oh really? Her stuff is optional? Misogyny. This game is so misogynistic. I can't stand it. I swear to God. They're killing women left and right. Oh, they got me! They got me! Sylva, help! Sylva, help! I don't know what you did, but that was awesome. Kicked so much butt. Why did it target... I know it's, like, scripted, but it is very funny that it targeted me. Like, what am I doing? But it just goes to show you I am a squashy little mage. Sometimes I get hurt. It mandates doing all the roles. Still, a lot of people end up skipping it. Oh my gosh. Elf women getting killed. Disagree. It's not misogynistic because it's optional. It's premium. Oh, we're thinking we're elevating the thing because you got to do a little extra to get there. Oh, Sylva doesn't tell her story just about anyone. Okay, I see. We're putting this bull out to pasture. That's okay. All right, Ardbert, you said something funny for once. Alrighty, I'm not gonna screw up this time. I hope. I hope. Generally, melee takes the limit break. Unless the mechanic demands that the tank do it. Or the party almost wipes. Then the healer can limit break and then res everybody. Okay, mass res. Oh, interesting. Alright, Bovian, I'm ready. This time I'm going to pay attention to directions like I usually do. Alright, I need one of these. Not enough MP. Yeah, you got me there. I'm going to focus so hard right now. Because I don't want to do this a third time, for real. So my job is to protect Arbor? Okay. We should dispatch the small fry. Okay. Yeah, the game is telling me what to do. And Arbert's like, leave it to me, which I thought is let me do the thing myself. But instead it means, no, he can't. Don't let him do it himself. He's not ready for this. See, because he says this one looks like trouble. Okay. And then I gotta swoop in and save him? Interesting. Well, right now, Ardbert isn't a ghost. Yeah. Usually, Ardbert is a ghost. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, this is me doing my moment. This is my moment. Falling star. Oh, piss. What does this mean? R1 and L moves the ring. Yeah, and then R1. Do it. Hit it. Oh, Christ. Hit it. Hit that. Hit it. Okay, we got it. Okay, here we go. Please don't kill Ardbert. Okay. Is that good? Alright, we did it. Damn, that was wild. Can someone heal me? I'm so dead right now. Limit. Limit. Limit help. Limit help. Limit. Limit baby. Turns out you press the X button. Well, you move it with the sticks and then you press the X button. There's some healer limit break. Oh, piss. Hold on, I gotta move. There's healer limit break cheese rats in some of the savage raids. Interesting. Oh, sorry. I thought I could move. I forgot about the fact that I can't move. Oh, okay. Yeah, limit's like, what do you want me to do, dummy? Oh, am I good? Oh, you want me here? Okay. Wait, am I good? Wait, what? Was that better? I don't know, was that right? Full on piss mode. I don't want to do this again! I don't want to have to do it again because I'm being a jackass and looking at chat. It is my own fault, but I don't want to have to do it again. Oh, he's growing, watch out. Very disorienting. Is it okay to just cast fire? Should I be electrocuting this fool? A Ronkin player is nice. Nail it up. Nail it again. How am I getting damaged? I'm not seeing any bad boy lines on me. Interesting that ley lines are a whole different thing. I thought ley lines were those little orange triangles that show up on the floor to tell you you're about to get your ass whooped. I thought that's what that was. Oh, I see. The groan hurts me sometimes. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, cover behind the rocks. Okay, okay. We gotta guard a moment. Not that. That one. Okay, good. Oh, we need another daggum. Oh, is he doing it in circles? Holy hell, I don't know. Geometry? What do you think I am? 7th grader? Ley lines often coincide with the yellow markers on the floor. Probably, yeah, because you don't move from them. To a black mage, they are the same thing. So, do they want me to hit this thing again? I can, but maybe the other folks need it. Oh, Lord. They haven't said do the thing again, so I'm hesitant to do the thing. Unless we get the same bad situation. Here you go, kids. I got you. Alrighty, together! We're having fun! I might be able to take this dude out with a big one. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Maybe the mage needs it. I'm doing The damage is interesting what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Hey, Silva, you take this one entirely, right? Yikes. Okay. Get one of my things. I am the mage. Well, you know what I mean. The one that heals. That one. Oh, what's going... Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Hold up. Oh, this is cool. That's your little special deal, isn't it? Okay. That's fine. Well, 200,000 Mina swing. Am I up behind you enough? Is it okay if I cast? Oh, you need to resurrect her. Uh-oh. Strike with all your strength. Is it like time for me to do the button? I don't know. It'll probably be fine. I think this is a big enough button, right? I don't want to have to do all that crap again. I think we did it! Great. Woohoo! Second try. I don't know, I feel like we could have talked to this guy. All he needs is like a pair of pants and he's just like a regular adventurer. We've done it. Now we gotta find our way out here. Sorry, I'm stoic. I'm experiencing inner turmoil. So my whole day has been this quest. Can you believe it? The tremors continue, but why? The fiend's been vanquished and the Aether returned to the mountain.
We were wrong. No, it wasn't the creature itself that was causing quakes. It was tectonic plates, you dumbasses.
What could it be? Does it have a parasite inside it that was causing the quests? You imagine if a big worm cracks out of it. Rock salt. Ah, yes, the crystal courses with nigh inconceivable power. Vast wellspring of Aether accumulated over the ages. The beast was but a hungry creature drawn here by the stone, as was I. Emmett's down the street in the Tempest, blasting his music, checking his watch and being like, every time a car turns a corner, he's like, oh, there she is. And then they keep driving by. Oh, he's got that awkward feeling. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He's like, was I not clear enough? That I didn't give her good instructions? Oh my god, maybe she hates me. Maybe she's only coming over here as a prank? Like, is she just coming over here because she wants me to feel bad? Like, when that popular person invites you over to the house party and you're not sure if it's a joke, you know? What kind of music does Emmett have on right now? Great question. What if it's just, like, static? Maybe I didn't say to come to Tempest. Maybe I, like, stammered or something? Did she think I was sarcastic? Oh my god, I am always sarcastic. She probably thought I was being sarcastic. Oh my god. Should I text her again? No, that seems really needy. Ah, what do we do? Haley Emmett Salk is occasioning this invitation. Overthinking. Massively. Meanwhile, I'm literally just like, I'm being Ardbur right now. You had no interest in the bounty all along. The stone was left unchecked for too long. The sheer volume of Aether it houses now is so vast and overwhelming. It threatens to bring the entire mountain down. Wait, crystals can just get that powerful? That's wild. Somebody should tell those folks back in our dimension, the Naga folks who just like wear those things. For how many years have I searched for this precious relic that afforded me the power I needed to save my friend? I think it'll probably blow you up if you tried it.
You mean to take the stone from this place?
But then what would happen to the mountain?
If the Aether's not returned to the earth, it is but a matter of time before the mine collapses. These miners who live at the foot of the mountain,
Countless lives will be lost. I wonder if this dude's gonna blow up this mountain. Probably not. Probably not. And it's like, she better not be role-playing as John Final Fantasy instead of coming to see me, and then my silly ass over here role-playing as John Final Fantasy. I bet this game is real fun to play if you just play as a default here and you come out looking like this dude. If you spawn in with that beard and his style and everything, wouldn't it be so? And you just play this game and you're like, why the hell is there a duplicate of me? This story must be so confusing if you don't care about character creation. You're like, oh, I heard this story's really great. I don't really want to spend a lot of time in character creation, so I'm just gonna go with the default guy. Like I did when I made Doo Jones in Elden Ring. I was like, give me the default man and let's ride. I'm not spending 3 hours on character creation to put a helmet on this damn thing for like 600 hours. Get me in there and let me fight the fingers or whatever we got going on. And then you're like, what? Why does this guy look like my twin? You just go through the whole game under the impression that he is your brother or something? Do you feel like most people get the urge at some point to do a new game as default here? Yeah, Doo Jones did come up very well. Yeah, we did gussy him up a bit at the end. Save my friend at the cost of countless lives, or save countless lives at the cost of no longer saving my friend. It is a trolley problem. You accidentally guessed a side quest because the NPC's name matched your boy's surname. Oh, that's weird. Was it a hero surname or something game she plays? Have you ever held onto a fancy rock and been like, wow. Oh, a dude all the time. I love it. Sometimes I'm like, would I kill everyone in the neighborhood for this rock? Yes, it's good that I already have it. Grr, I hate this rock. I think they would, like, would you just kill this guy if he decided to murder everyone at all those hard workers at the bottom of this mountain who's been, like, bloodying their bodies and breaking their bones just to get rocks out of here? And he's like, I'll just kill all of them to get this cool rock. There's no time. What can we do? He's gonna leave the rock behind. Tanner, my friend. Crush that rock, return the aether to the mountain. Damn it! Damn it all! You saved the mountain though. The tremors have stopped. Oh, that was a tough one. So now I know why this guy has depression. It was a plot relevant side story. I get it. Mine's just brain chemicals, you know. Taina, pray forgive me. I promise you this. As long as I walk this earth, I shall never ever give up hope. What luscious long eyelashes this fellow has too. Look at those gorgeous eyelashes. So emotive. Oh. Oh, and he got, what is it, like a Hidden crystal, do you think? That's wild though. If you crushed a crystal and then it formed another crystal, I'd lose my bean. I'd be like, are you kidding me? How many of these things are gonna break? Do people just get crystal? Like, I remember we got a crystal and then I ate it. And then I got a lot more crystals, I guess. I don't remember. We had a lot of crystals in our, like, mind palace or something. Do you just get a crystal? You break the second one and then be sad. You'd be like, ow. That hurt a lot. Like, my hand is sore. And also there's broken crystal in my hand that's cutting through my gloves. Very disappointed. That stone was yours to do as you please, and still you chose the fate of many over your friend. In return for your sacrifice, I would make you an offer. Did Ardbert give him the crystal? Did he do a sleight of hands? Like, okay, when he closes his eyes, I would have put the big crystal in there. Come with us and let us join you in your search for a means to save your comrade. The life of an adventurer isn't an easy one, but I dare say you strike me as a sort who might enjoy it. Yeah, dude, I got 6 of them. I got so many crystals, man. And then the dragon dad was like flavorless. Yeah, he was like, pink. Now you can't smell or taste anymore. And I was like, no, I was stuffy nose. And then I got better. And then I restored the flavor. And then I killed the Pope. And that's heaven's word. And it was good. So what say you? We'll travel the realm together, lend our strengths to whatever unfortunate souls you encounter along the way. And who knows, before you know it, we might just stumble upon a way to rescue your Tainer. Which we didn't. And he was stuck in hell for 100 years. Oh my god. That's rough, man. He joined up with this crew. Oh, I'm gonna... I think I have enough skips to delay this ad. I think we got enough skips. A common Arbor L. I know, how disappointing. And then I kicked all their asses in my dimension and I'd do it again. You kidding me? Absolutely. Every single time. That damn eyeball bit is the worst part of Heaven's Word. It makes me mad every time I think about it. I like that very much. And we get to see Arbert's wiener for some reason. Thank you for that. Back to Silva. Love her. She's like a key focal point in this one, which I appreciate. Tanner, forgive me. I may have failed you today, but mark my words. As long as I walk this land, I will not abandon hope. I'll find a way to bring you back to us. Do you think he's gonna, like, just turn back because I played as him? Maybe his, like, spirit is cleansed or something? Or am I gonna, like, fight him? I'll kick his ass again. Easily. So mysterious. Like, you almost want to know what her deal is. Yeah! Yeah, I do! But today I find myself in the company of new companions, and for now I must lend them my strength, just as they lent me theirs, or something. Yay! You can see your floor, and you put the dirty clothes in the machine. Yes! I have paid for this game. This is the second time I'm paying for this game. Like, October is the last cycle that I paid for, and I paid for it again.
Kriya, are you alright?
Is he gone? What happened? I hope that I just kind of like judo threw him across the sand while unconscious. Worry not, Phronesis is long gone. I launched a few arrows in its direction while I was distracted by Tanner's spell. Oh, you shot him? That's wild, dude. And it just stole away. Well, it left. You didn't kill it, but it left. That sounds delicious, Genpo. I'm glad you're awake and on your feet again. Come now, let's hurry back to Wardstook before the bastards have changed their heart. No, I'll stay here and fight him. It's fine. I've seen his weakness. What if I just... No, I can't threaten the child's life. That'll be terrible. Hey, he should just disappear because I saved the boy. Like, he should just leave. Like, go back. Turn into an angel or something. Like, not a sin-eating angel, but like, you know, like one of these, like, when you ascend and you have a little halo on and you're wearing white dress and you're going to heaven. Like, he should just be like, thank you, creature, for saving the little boy. And then I'm done. Ooh, some Christmas shopping. Very nice. You don't know how to ship things yet. Move right in the middle of a word so your chair creaked and hit a syllable. It sounded like I said we already saw his weenus. I did mention Arbert's beeper. I think I had said, why are we seeing his beeper? Each time you save a child, Nyelbert gets their wings, yeah? Indeed. Yeah, for real, Alex. All I did was, like, put my hand up and, like, I don't know. My pheromones or something entered the void. And the boy was like, what's that awful smell? And then he came out of the void and we were there. You made your bed, you're freaking killing it today, Jumpo. Imagine not just Game Hero. I mean, that's pretty much this game. Some Omegaverse stuff, yeah. No. Take it up with Yoshi P. I don't know why he made it the story. I think it's a weird move as well, but you know, I don't write this game. Yeah, we have the Echo. It allows us to find children in the void, I guess? I was more thinking about how, like, bees use pheromones or something to communicate with each other. Not necessarily, like... I don't fully understand the Omegaverse, but I think it has to do with, like, animals and heat. But they're also humans. Like, humans have heat. I'm not really sure about that. I haven't spent time finding out what that's about, but I do sometimes see some artwork and I'm like, that's interesting. What's going on here? Why are they like that? So why is he like that, and why is that an issue for him? And then it's like, oh, because this takes place in a universe where that might happen. Okay, it's interesting. You really gave us a scare back there. Clutching your head in pain with a deadly sin eater in plain sight. It happens to me all the time. It's so unfortunate. Let me guess. You had another one of your visions, didn't you? Better believe it. Ruts and heat. Okay. So, oh, I shouldn't ask. I shouldn't know. I won't. I was gonna ask if, like, just spaying and neutering a thing? Because, like, don't you do that to the cats and dogs so they don't do that stuff? But you know what? I'll just stay out of this one, fairly gay. Just, that is a realm that maybe perhaps I won't dabble in. That's not a thing in that? Interesting. Well, I think it would probably destroy the inciting action of a lot of the stories, I would imagine. You know? It would probably just sort of, it would be like, well, I don't have that anymore because my stuff, what I got going on down there, not got the parts for that anymore, so. Yeah, I was in that guy's body and I got to see what being a black mage kind of was like. And there's also a hot elf lady who's premium content. But I'd really like to get to know her. And yeah, I should tell him all this stuff. I should tell Sarah all that stuff. White take me. So that's how Nyelbert and Ardbert met up. Does this dude know about Ardbert? I'm under the impression that nobody knows or cares about Ardbert. But maybe I'm projecting a little bit on this guy. Now, are they they're like, are they legendary heroes? Truly? Like, truly, really? I thought everyone was like, yeah, whatever the fuck that guy's up to, you know? I think they're legendary. Okay, you can tell me, Alex. Because it seemed like people didn't put 2 and 2 together that these dudes were the heroes of light became the cardinal virtues or whatever. People also love trauma. So their Megaverse is like, even though you're different. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Yeah, it's not 100% pornographic. That's good. So it's cool. They're like, oh, you wouldn't be like my kind of thing usually, but I still love you. There's safer work on Megaverse Fix. They're just like normal stuff. But also there's the... Okay, interesting. He's a legendary heroes. Everyone hates them. Because they failed. Ardbert and his company were the famous Warriors of Light, and then, oops, Warriors of Light caused the flood, now they're infamous. The cardinal virtues look like them, which makes them extra angry. Okay, so, like, so, basically, people do hate these jackasses. So I'm okay. Anyway, that's how they met up. Just goes to show you that in times of crisis, even the bitterest of rivals can turn into fast friends. Oh, I'm using this ad again. Overcoming Omegaverse sexism, stereotyping. Okay, they do some stuff like that. Or just cute romance. That's good. It's a whole thing. You should write essays about it. Maybe not while you're doing what you're doing. Maybe not. Maybe you can write it over brunch, but maybe not at the school. I don't know. You could write a very clear essay about it, though, I feel like, for some... I would say that's a good master's thesis, I'd say. But it takes a lot of work to put into something like that while you're teaching the kids, I would imagine. You know. But it does sound like good master's thesis material. One of the reason why I'm on Twitch is because I had a friend in grad school who was like, do you like Rooster Teeth? And I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. This isn't a sex thing, right? And she's like, no, it's funny guys who play games on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I watch other funny guys who play games on YouTube. Easy. I'll watch your guys who play games on YouTube. And then I found out about, like, Ray from Achievement Hunter, and then I followed him on Twitch, and then now I'm your problem. So the point of this is to say her thesis was about YouTube communities that support these kind of streamers and like the kind of rhetoric and stuff that's in these communities, like the writing that goes into being a community member of like a bunch of dudes that play video games on YouTube. It was really interesting. So you can write an essay about anything, Genpo. You're 100% sure a lot of people have done academia on this. Oh yeah, you will find a niche to write about if you really want to write about that, Genpo. You'll find a niche. Yeah. Yeah, one person mentioned Rooster Teeth, and now I'm here playing Final Fantasy XIV for you. Now, let's see if I have this straight. Recap in case I missed this. Nyelbert made it his life's mission to save Taynor here. Knowing that his own energies wouldn't suffice, he went in search of a relic before him the etheric power needed to reach beyond this world. And deep in the mines that day he found it, but in the end he decided to sacrifice his own and his own cause to save the countless innocents who called the mountain home. And so he did take his first steps down the path of a hero. Okay, I got one eggplant question. I just want a yes or no about this. Do you get a crystal if you become Hiddlin's chosen? Is the crystal for just Hiddlin's chosen? Because we got crystals, and then they got crystals, and they were warriors of light. If you're, like, doing this contract with Hiddlin. Okay. You wrote an undergrad socio-linguistic paper about internet dog language. Oh, I would love to hear your findings about that, Jeffo. Okay, related question. If you're, like, Zodiarc's chosen, do you get a crystal? Millennials just said, my brother loves saying doggo and pupper and stuff like that. And heckin'. He loves it. No. He does have mutton chops. Good eye there, just being hero. Wait, you get one if your Zodiarc's chosen? Where are they getting these crystals? This is a weird company gift. Don't you think? Like, hey, welcome to the family. You sometimes get a pin or like a uniform and you just get a big ass crystal? Like a brick? It's implied you do, but you've never seen like a Zodiac crystal. Okay. Alright. That's a weird thing to... Like, I was imagining maybe instead they give them like softball t-shirts that says Zodiarc's favorite or something. Way back in Realm Reborn during the PowerPoint on how to kill Asians, it's mentioned that they have a crystal. Yeah, their crystals are under the... It's like a glacier. Theirs looks like a glacier, ours looks like a mountain. Like, it's the inverse of one another. They got a big rock down there. Yeah. International crystal leaders supplying both sides of the conflict. See? We see through this Swaffo. Can't believe it. So he took his steps to becoming a warrior of light.
So that's why he came back to this place. Why he still summons the hollows as he did so many years ago.
Aye, there can be no doubting it. Even now, he's become a sin eater, bereft of memory, reason, any sense of his own actions. The ghastly shell of what once was Nyelbert still wanders the wastelands, searching for a way to bring back his old friend. Except now he should stop. He saw the kid, and the kid put a stop to his holes.
I only knew him as a child, and the whole idea of sin eaters or warriors of light, it's also new to me. Even as these pieces
What if he aged 100 years like that? Boom! Just became a wrinkled old man. Probably not wrinkled looking because he'd be an elf and he'd probably just look 2 years older or whatever.
Even as the pieces came together, I could not truly believe it.
I'm sorry I gave this kid this voice also. I didn't think he'd be a major part of the story.
I couldn't believe that Nyelbert and this Phoenicis were one and the same. But when our gazes first met, standing out there in the waste, in an instant, I knew it without question. This was my friend, a friend who had been searching for me all these years. At last I know what I must do. I must stop Phoenicis, that my dear friend can rest in peace.
Let's do it, kiddo. I might have to change my hair so I don't clip into my stuff. Get my bob back. Oh, I'm kind of missing the bob.
Thank you, my friends. In the battle, I was able to push Phoenicis' hollow away from Sarig, if only for a short distance. With more training, I'm certain I can learn to close him up entirely.
After what we've already seen from you, I have no reason to doubt you. If you're game, so are we. Finally, some cause for hope, eh? But still, we must exercise caution. The last time the boy worked his magic, our foe showed up faster than you can say Phoenicis. It'd be so funny if he appeared then. While the spell might be a simple coincidence, the likelihood is high that the casting of the spell itself summoned the Eater to us. We best avoid casting any similar incantations until we're prepared for the final confrontation. I know, I'm so sorry, Jumpo. Oh no, it's happening again. Okay. I want you to stay close for now. Devote yourself to your studies and hone your skills to whatever degree you can in the safety of the village. I don't think we should be opening up. Did we just say don't open up portals? In the meantime, Kriana, these poor little like mousy dudes are gonna get sucked into another dimension. It's gonna be terrible. Hi Zenos, good to see you. Also, the ad break is a certain 45 seconds, so I hope I can't skip it anymore. I hope the scene will be done. In the meantime, we'll redouble our training efforts. So what am I gonna train for? Am I gonna paint a bunch of like cutouts of like phronesis and be like, aha! I know your trauma and I'm gonna inflict you with it. Should we succeed in finding a way to counteract the hollows, we'll come down to our firepower versus our foes. You must be at full strength for the battle, lest we allow victory to slip between our fingers. I'd be like, you never got to talk to that hot elf lady, did you? Haha! Feel bad about it. Man. So how worth it is it to try all the other classes just to see Sylva's story? We have to be 2 levels higher to face these foes. I have to be at least an inch taller. Alrighty, y'all. Next week's dress-up theme is Lost in Space. We'll be doing that around 4 p.m. Eastern next Saturday. It'll take me a while. You might look it up unless I'm into grinding. I might look it up. Maybe we'll watch it together. That could be fun. You know. Could be a fun thing to do. It's on voice. I don't know if you'll find it worth the effort, but I'll dig it. I would like to watch it. It's kind of like all the sex scenes from Mass Effect. You gotta watch a lot of them until you find that one where it's the blue lady having sex and you're like, whoa, this is wild. Psychos are unvoiced outside of the trials and such. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, Morphinius. Thank you all very much for being here. I'm going to log out of this video game now.